What's up, everybody? Welcome to Monday on Full Tilt. Now, Full Tilt's going to be a little bit different today. As you guys know, we need to upgrade our VR machine. So, thanks to you guys on the internet, we are now doing that. We've got with us a collection of parts to put together our next VR streaming machine that will also be our gaming computer in general that runs to our main computer and all that good stuff. What's up, everybody? Hello, Monday. How's it going? Oh, it's Rai Rai.
Oh, hey! I didn't see you over there.
So, Rai Rai is a little bit of a Luddite. So we're going to teach him how to build a PC today.
I don't know anything about computers. Barely know how to turn them on.
This is true. It's true. He says the audio doesn't work on his laptop, and I haven't looked at it for him yet. I'm guessing it's just like a driver.
Okay, I've taken that computer twice to get repaired, and it still hasn't been fixed. It's not a driver issue, I swear. I've already tried that.
That's what it is?
It's definitely, it's not driver related. I've rolled them back, I've reinstalled them.
What are you doing?
Oh, we're removing that tag. I could just turn it around.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's a secret.
Oh, Zach, did you use this show to schedule time to build a PC? Huh? Isn't that what did I just say all that? I thought I did.
Yeah, we're building a PC. That's exactly what we're doing.
I think, yeah. Pre-stream PC build is back. Vote which light will fall off. Clayton, yeah, well, we're a little bit away from the lights now. We have a built studio now, so.
Lights are secure. We're good now.
Lights are secure.
Bastard.
I noticed people were in the chat a second ago arguing about why we're in this location and all this stuff, and I want to say, Genova Plus, you don't give me enough credit. You don't give me enough credit. I asked the landlord about all the things that are now problems before we moved in, and everything was fine. We told them we were a live streaming company, and that we have to project, and we have a bunch of actors who can get loud. Totally fine. Not a problem. Told them that we have dogs. Not a problem.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But the paperwork says otherwise, so, welcome to the real world. Okay, so, first things first, we need to get our case out. Alright, let's get our case ready. So here you go. I'm going to let you do the honors there.
These I know how to use.
Now, I also wanted to share with you, so today I'm wearing my Not Let the Internet Bitch wristband.
Okay.
You know what this is for?
No, what is that?
This is to not let the internet throw a bitch fit.
Interesting. How does it work? Tell us more.
Basically, you attach this to something metal inside the case, and it's supposed to get rid of static electricity because it grounds you. But that's kind of stupid. We're in like a concrete room wearing rubber-soled shoes. Like, I don't fucking need it.
We're pretty grounded. Ooh.
We're pretty grounded.
Hold on, this is...
Come on, put it on the ground. Put it on the ground.
Wait, let's go sideways.
What the fuck are you doing?
What? I'm just...
Give me this. I'm just gonna make this more difficult on us.
I'm just trying to be careful with our baby here.
It's a metal box. Like literally, this is a metal box.
That's true.
All right. Boom.
We got so much leftover foam.
Oh, thank you, Joe, for that
Step up.
grounding rod.
Wait.
So they've got a poll going here of which one of us is going to injure ourselves.
Wow. That's... Hey, I'm just glad we're all participating in this today in one way or another.
Yeah, you're going to be participating, all right? Mm-hmm. All right.
I am standing in for the person who knows nothing. I'm willing to take that role.
You're going to ask questions, right?
I'm gonna ask questions like, what do you look for in a computer case besides like style?
Log in to see this PC build and immediately have to shut off the speakers because Zach is not safe for work. How am I not safe for work? What the fuck have we ever said here that's not safe for work?
Yeah,
what kind of place do you work?
He's not naked. He's totally fine.
Where do you work? I want to know where you work. That what we're doing is not safe for work. Are you working in a church? Because fuck that. Where's that goddamn screwdriver?
Screwdriver?
I'm just gonna push it even further.
Right. Yep, now we're in trouble.
Cock, balls, ass!
Seriously though, I want to know, when you're buying a case, is there anything you need besides space and like ports? Like, is there something specific you look for?
Well, if I'm actually looking, so I'm really excited about this case. The last case that we built for our stream, the one we had to go buy at that place, this was the one I wanted. So this case has actually been sitting in the back for a little while because someone did buy it off our wish list
Nice.
for our original build, and I knew that we were going to be building another, so we've just been holding on to it. Red Shirt Gaming!
Friend Computer welcomes a new
Holy
thumbprint
shit!
for
Red
science.
Shirt Gaming!
Holy shit!
Wow. What? That's very fitting that we have a red
Dude.
shirt join us.
Dude, thank you, Red Shirt Gaming. You subscribing has nothing to do with us failing today.
Nope.
Nope, we are not gonna red shirt this. Not at all. Guys, Joe, how many subscribers are we away now from our 1,000 goal?
We are 21 away.
Whoa, we're so
21.
close.
21.
So close. Red Shirt Gaming though, welcome aboard the Yojimbo.
You got this.
For you, I would like you to be the lead inspector of the Department of Uniform Safety. Make sure those red shirts are in tip-top shape. Thank you. You hate all of my...
We have the worst jobs on this ship, basically.
We give them the best of the worst jobs, though. He's the lead inspector of the uniform department.
All right, so
Never mind that you've never seen the uniforms on screen, guys.
Ooh, this case has got some. So I'm a real big fan of NZXT cases. They've got some nice features, some really nice features. Okay, what I look for in a case, right,
Yes.
is design, but functional design. The last case that we had our big build on for our big streaming PC, which is still working really well despite all the people on the internet, they're like, that's not even gonna work. I bet this thing's gonna crash. Nobody has faith
By
in
the
Zach.
way, Red Shirt is not upset at all with their position. They seem totally into it. They said, will do. They're on board.
Okay.
They know what it takes.
Okay, Red Shirt, I would ask for a better position. Put in your time, and then try to, apply for a different position on the ship, because I've been surprised with how many people are okay with shoveling shit. We have so many people on our ship that shovel shit.
Well, there's the stables. you
Yeah,
know.
the stables. Yep, okay, everyone tell Zach how to do the build now. Yeah, that's what happened last time.
Oh. All right, so this is all about design. So this is obviously sleek looking.
Not just sleek looking. So the last case had a sleek look, but it was terribly thought out, terribly laid out.
So it just didn't have space for all the different parts.
It wasn't just about space, it was about the way that space was utilized. And it wasn't, basically. So what I like about this one is easy access back panel, so you can get in from the rear, no problem. That out. Some screws here. What are you doing?
I'm just looking.
What are you doing?
Just taking a look.
What are you doing,
I'm
Myra?
trying to find all the efficiently used space. It looks pretty good. There's not a lot of stuff in the way.
Ryan's like, it looks pretty good.
Yep.
Looks pretty good. So this is a mid tower. I've got an extra large tower that's this exact model, but white, that we use for our big editing machine. So I've already put together a build with this model case. They're really nice. Pretty great. That's just a whatever.
Don't need it.
Don't need it.
That's the first thing you learn, guys. Don't ever read the
Alright.
manual.
Well, it wasn't a manual. That was just like, buy more of our shit.
Advertisement. Yeah.
Here's some more of our products.
Don't ever read the advertisement.
Yeah, alright. Lots of screws. That's good.
Oh, Red Shirt, you're wondering about Discord. Well,
Haha! Let's sync it up, man! Do
Let-
it to it!
let me tell you, you can now join our Discord. Follow that link. Get in there, and then also figure out which corporation you want to be a part of to join us in the Shadowrun metagame, where you can you can even actually hire our runners on our Shadowrun show and do all sorts of corporate espionage.
Ryan, why did you not get the manual out of the box?
I thought we're not pro reading materials.
No.
Okay.
That's not how Zach works.
Okay.
For the
we do
most
read.
part, I'll push forward, but sometimes these cases have little features that are like, ooh, that's cool, without you even knowing it unless you look at this thing. Let's see, so we've got the basics, the buttons and I/O connectors.
4 USB ports. 4. It's not even enough.
That's just the case. That's
Oh.
not the motherboard. The
Okay.
motherboard has its own.
Good. Good. I would have been upset. There's only 4 USB ports.
One of my favorite things about this case, guys, is the slide out fan guards on the bottom. So you've got these nifty little things that are on the bottom, so you can have some fans running underneath, and they're easy to clean. The same with the front. Overall, it's just a really easy to clean, easy to work with case.
So that's where all the kaiju hair goes.
Yep.
Wow.
For all the kaiju.
That's nice.
So you
Comes
can
apart
pop.
so easily.
You can pop these off really easily and clean them, which is really nice.
Yeah.
I dig it. I dig it. So we're gonna be putting our power brick in here. You know what? Why don't we go ahead and get that placed in? So, Rai, we have an EVGA 800 watt
Yeah, we do.
PSU over there.
Yeah.
Why don't you grab that for me?
That one.
Yep, that 800 watt PSU.
That's obviously this one, guys, because it says EVGA on it.
Correct. Well done.
Woohoo!
Open that baby up. We'll go ahead and put that in, and then after that we'll do the motherboard. So let's see if there's any other cool features on this NXT case here. Alright, COP module, HDD tray. I do like the fan connector on the back here, you guys can see. Nifty way to connect all the fans. It's pretty streamlined.
We love connecting our
Nice.
fans.
Now what is this one? This is unique. This is new for me. What is that? I'm gonna have to look that up. Power. Let's see what that is.
Oh, Mr. Washington just tweeted our stream out at the vendors.
Hell yeah!
That's a great move. Thank you.
Oh, we got nice little built-in SSD trays. That's pretty rad. So right on top of the power area here, which is a great place to put them, so it's nice and open. It comes with pre-built SSD trays, which is nice. I've got an SSD coming in. I'm gonna put a couple more on our wish list. I think one of our old computers, we're gonna upgrade the hard drives in and put a lower level graphics card in there to do some dual gaming, which will be nice. But those will be easy to get to, and we gotta put those in at least.
Wow, this is a giant brick. Wait, that looks more like a fan.
Looks more like a fan, guys.
Well, there's a fan on it. There's a fan on it, I swear.
There's a fan inside of it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Alright, so it comes with 3 fans in the front, 1 in the back, already installed. Now we've got a ton of fans here that we can install. Some of these 140s might fit up top. I think we'll do that. We'll do a pull push and top down. Or maybe we should just pull the air out the back. 140 millimeter fan. In the back here, let's see. Anything else we need to know? I'm gonna keep looking. Number 17, that is the LED control module that I didn't recognize. Oh, great, there's LED lights in this thing.
I was gonna say, if you have a cool case, it has to glow like 1,000 watts, right? Or else people won't be able to see it.
Yep, or else people won't be able to see it. Alright, that'll make installing those top fans piece of cake. Rai will do that, no problem.
I got this. We got so many fans here. I feel
Hard drive
good.
mount
I
on
feel
the
supported.
bottom. That doesn't make sense. Whatever. Alright, what else we got in here? I know all that. I know all that.
This looks like a pretty simple setup, as long as you're on the pages that are in your language of choice.
Alright, let's see. What do we have? Looking for. See if this came with motherboard screws. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I typically hate it when they don't. Drives me crazy. Wait,
Is that? It's just like one.
Just
screw.
one?
What? This thing came with 4 screws, this power brick.
Well, yeah. It only needs 4.
Yes. Yes, I know that because it actually said that in the little booklet.
I'm not a big LED fan. Bets on RaRa installing the fans upside down.
Well,
They don't have much faith in you, dude.
they have no faith. Oh ye of little faith! I'll show you guys that with a little bit of reading and guidance from a mentor, we can accomplish anything here. Wow. This thing is absolutely huge.
Wow.
This is nice. We're gonna have a lot of power with this thing.
Okay, luckily the motherboard brackets are already installed in the case. That's why they weren't in the bag. Right in front of my face. Alright. Rai, the dumb guy.
I'm on step 1. Remove the power supply from its packaging.
Good job, Ryan.
I'm just trying to follow the instructions.
Guys, we're going to be having a maker show starting very soon on Hyper RPG. Now, we've been talking to the guys over at Star Mazer. Don is a really good kit basher, and what we're going to do is allow him to use his time slot on Friday mornings to start doing some kit bashing and modding for you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to start off with a couple custom controller builds. Fucker, you better not be too goddamn fat. Don't be too fat.
Ooh.
Alright, I wonder if we can take off a side panel. No. No. Does it want me to put a really dinky small ass power supply in here? Looks like it should fit if we can get it in. Does this panel come off?
Can we go like from under?
No. Nope. That's riveted in. Find the entry point here. Looks like they've got a specific way they want you to put the. Oh, allergies, motherfucker. Woo! Woo! She's some bitch.
So this seems like an important lesson, is that you need to know how big the components in your tower are gonna be before you try to put them in there. Make sure they all fit. So we can all learn from this, guys.
Shut up, Ryan.
Even Zach. Man, next.
So it will fit from the other side, or that there's someone else that there's a thing on the back here.
Now the other side's blocked off. The back doesn't pop off. That's riveted, riveted, riveted.
This is riveting.
Yep, Joe.
This is the down and dirty. This is how it really works in the real world. Things don't just like line up perfectly. You gotta
They
get
show you how to
creative.
install every other thing in this manual,
No, but not the power supply.
except where they want you to place the power supply. Okay. Oh, they want you to go directly in from the front. I don't know if that's gonna fit. Shit. Okay, so they do want the fan pointed down on these, which is... Alright.
Okay, I can see that.
Oh, it does.
Oh, that's so
Okay.
easy. I could have done that.
So, I'm gonna go fan pointed down. Let's, It looks like this has an interesting... Ah,
There we
okay.
go.
Aha!
Kind of a weird... It's gonna be nice and snug. Really snug.
And then is there anything else we need to screw it into? Because they did give us extra screws.
Yes, we do, because the way this
Pick up
is
on the
set
top.
up, it doesn't line up perfectly.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to like find 2 spots it lines up and kind of force it. It does not line up with the holes that are. So this is the downside of having, this is a new thing. This wasn't on their last case I used. So this has like a really strange like plate
It's got a
that
great.
the PSU attaches to. And the plate does not line up with any of the screws on the PSU, which is fucking typical. Fucking typical. So we'll just use those.
Builderist says just make it fit.
Yep, that's usually what we end up doing.
That's the
is
plan.
we just make it fit and say fuck it. So we'll try to just strip a hole right there.
Whoa!
Is the Hacksaw power drill ready?
Yeah, totally is.
Wow.
Somebody just asked,
What are we-
is the plate upside down? Well, you know what? It does look like there's different holes on the plate, so let's flip it and see if it works the other way.
What do we need the hacksaw and the power drill for?
We had to make some holes last time.
Oh, really?
Last case, yeah.
Wow.
There was some problems with things lining up. So we drilled stuff.
Okay.
Oh, hey, look.
Is that better?
Yeah, that works.
Nice.
For
Always.
once, the chat room
Yeah. Finish the sentence.
was correct.
Savor it. So I think what we all learned here is that it's probably easier to build a computer with chat than without chat.
Here, why don't you hold the PSU?
Yep. So I just need to.
No, don't do that. From the back. From the back.
Here we go.
Just push it forward.
Just like that.
I'm gonna push against it.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
I can do that. I can
Two
apply
hands.
pressure.
Apply pressure. Boom.
Nice. Now we're cooking.
Yeah, we have a precedent now. We'll never let go. Exactly. Exactly.
Yes. Stroke our eagle. Ego? Our eagle. Stroke the eagle.
All right, that one
That's for July 4th.
is not. Speaking of July 4th, do you want to talk about our?
Oh yeah, our trivia hops this week? Alright, so guys, this week for Trivia Hops, we are doing Independence Day in honor of the upcoming movie and the upcoming holiday. So, we're gonna have all sorts of questions about Jeff Goldblum's chest, how many times has he been shirtless, and then, you know, about American history and killing aliens. So, it's gonna be sweet. There's definitely someone I have in mind that I'd like to get on the show, but I cannot reveal their identity. But if you
Everyone knows.
if
we're
you've been
asking
paying attention, you know who I'm trying to get on this episode.
anything involving American politics,
Just think about history.
we're going.
Goldblum?
Yes, Jeff Goldblum. We are definitely trying to get Jeff Goldblum on the show.
Yep. I mean, doesn't hurt. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
All right, PSU in.
Boom.
Right,
Teamwork.
right. Why don't you go ahead and open up the motherboard for us?
Yes, and definitely Will Smith, guys. Definitely Will Smith. Open up the motherboard.
Yep. Open up that motherboard, buddy.
Let's open it up, guys. Woo! That was pretty easy. Whoa. This is intense. Is this real gold? Wow. Okay. This is nice. You can, like frame that and put it on your wall.
Guys, we have a real gold motherboard. All right, so we're gonna.
There goes our budget for the year.
Yep, that's our budget.
How many liquids are you supposed to have on the table while you're doing this? At least one.
As many open coffee cups as possible.
You have to make it a little bit dangerous.
Oh, we live dangerously here. We live dangerously.
We have a multilingual installation guidebook here.
Somebody said smell it. Smell
Oh, yeah,
that.
what's it smell like?
Like acetone.
Yeah, smells
Wait a
like
minute.
plastic.
Right.
Oh!
What?
Hey, what's happening here?
Who wants me to install the hard drive?
Wait, hold on.
Did
What
Chad
I like-
send you to rescue us?
What I like is that your job is so intense that you see we're building a computer and you're like, nah, fuck it.
What's funny is you think I've actually already gone to work.
Hey guys, Tony's here. He's gonna help Rai understand computers.
I am. I just came by really quick. Just make sure you weren't going to hit me any lights, that you install the hard drive upside down like a bat.
All right.
Now, here's my number one thing that I always don't do when installing
Here we go.
motherboards is putting the I/O shield in first.
Oh.
So then you try to like bend it and put it in afterwards, and then eventually you just say fuck it.
And you
don't
redo
put it in.
You don't put it in?
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh my god.
Charon's right. I did wear a red shirt last time, which was probably why I was almost killed.
Yeah.
This case looks better than the one you chose last time.
It's
Zach.
way better.
Is Zach picked the worst probably he talked
It
to you
was
about
the only
previous
case
occasion?
large
Apparently it was-
enough at that Fry's location.
But it had like no space in it, despite how large it was.
Well, no, it
basically.
had space. It just didn't have.
It wasn't just no space. Like
It's
it's.
just terribly designed.
Yes.
I don't think that's actually why you injured yourself, but it did require you to drill out components,
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
not just unscrew.
But yeah, this is a nicer.
Do you have any advice for a first-time PC builder?
I love how the chat room has kind of revised history to say I've come to save the build when in fact I did install the hard drive upside down last time. So
Oh, funny how history works.
they're being very nice to me. No, I don't have any very good advice.
Oh, okay.
Other than don't start with the terrible case Zach started with
Okay,
last time.
yeah.
This one looks so much better.
Yeah, this is
really
the
does.
framework for everything, so that makes sense.
So this is the new VR machine, right?
Yep.
Awesome. Did you
Yeah.
get the new what video card?
Well, we're just going with the Titan right now. Just going with the Titan.
Just a Titan, guys.
Because they have the new the 1070s and such built for
Yeah.
VR coming out soon. Well, I mean they have the base model soon, but I'll probably have better ones soon.
Well,
Awesome.
this I/O shield is creating issues. Not allowing.
Is that maybe because you've never installed it ahead of time,
No, we're.
or is it actually? Oh.
Yeah, people are talking about the third party like 1080s and 1070s. Like I like to wait for EVGA or somebody to
Yeah.
make a nicer one.
There we go.
Nice.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. All right. So, Rai, hand me those motherboard screws.
Motherboard screws. Here we go. Wait.
Yeah, this one's so much. Do you remember the last one had like the mounting screws were all different sizes that
Yep.
they had to put in the motherboard?
These might
It
be
was
the
just
motherboard
awful.
screws.
Both of them? All three?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
All right. They're right here. Oh. There they are. They're right here.
632s. Okay, so Rai, you can see in here, it's pretty self-explanatory on where they go. Now these 632s also
They're gonna go in the
double
corners.
as hard drive screws. Well, not anywhere you see these little circular patterns there. Now this
Okay.
motherboard came with the connectors already installed, or this case. Connectors are already installed, which is great.
Cool.
Now, and start screwing this baby in.
Careful of the solid gold.
Yes, I don't want to damage any of the solid gold. Rai let us know that this is a solid gold motherboard.
I thought it would look really nice, like on a wall. You know,
Yeah, I
be
think so.
great accent.
Chat room, I'm not just watching the lights. I'm looking up being like, well, they fixed all the lighting since we were almost killed, and realizing, no, actually, they still have some of the same hangers we had up when we were almost killed.
But notice that one that's hanging up there now has rope tied to it.
Oh, nice.
Safety rope.
So, despite it still just being a clip on wood, it's now tied to an anchor.
Right.
We anchored them.
Wow.
With rope.
Dude,
with rope.
That is a less than 1 pound light. We're fine.
Okay.
We are fine. That's not going anywhere. We do that on professional film shoots. You got nothing to worry about.
Right. Okay.
We do. Totally. We use rope all the time.
I'll believe it when we go like a year without anyone being almost hit by a light.
And we have liability insurance.
Yeah, that makes me feel good.
Everything's okay. Everything's safe. We're okay.
Right. This is keep your mouth shut, guy.
Well, I'm gonna go actually sit in my office.
Oh,
you don't want
bummer.
to. You don't want to hang out.
I can't too long. I actually have
okay.
to go to my job, it turns out. But I just want to make sure you install at least something upside down when Zach isn't looking.
You're going to get to work at 11 a.m.
Yes.
Okay, get out of here.
That's pretty sweet. All right.
Microsoft!
When Office crashes, it's because I went in 11.
Oh no.
Don't forget, guys, that little paperclip that you all love and hate. That's thanks, Tony.
Tony wrote all the dialogue for the paperclip.
Hey!
Woo!
Thank you for that resub, Super Lord!
Super love.
Guys, let us not forget how close we are to reaching our 1K goal. It's actually pretty fucking awesome. You guys should tell your friends, get them in here watching Hyper RPG and all the fun stuff that we do every day. We're like a family. We're like a little family.
Yeah, we argue over things we're like building together. What could be more? Hey, thanks for the follow, Halon.
Hello. God damn it. The fucking
See, we are like a family. We swear at inanimate objects that we are trying to put together.
Did you ever do that thing at... Well, wait. Did you celebrate Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you ever do that thing at Christmas with like your family after you get like... You know, because when we were kids, like, toys had to be put together.
Oh, I know. No.
No, you guys didn't
Way
like have
past
the family. Oh, are you saying I'm too old?
I'm not saying you're too old. I'm just saying our experiences are different.
You didn't have to put together your toys? Like, you never got, like, Hot Wheels tracks or train sets or...
Like, maybe a couple of those, but, like, mostly it was, like, you know, you're basically in the Game Boy age and stuff.
Somebody asked when the DBZ event will be. That has to do more with Bandai, and we're working with them on when that will be best because we want to tie it into their next DBZ game that's coming out soon.
Yes. Ooh, Avery's Daddy 05. Thanks for the resub. 5 months. Woo.
What? Donut 00. Donut.
We got the donut.
Got that donut.
Hey, Helon just subbed. All right. Whoa.
Dude.
Friend Computer welcomes a new thumper. For science.
Thank you, Halon. You are fucking awesome. Welcome to the Ojimbo. Man, that's right. I like it when people subscribe. That makes me happy. Hits me right in the feels. Give them a job.
All right, Halon. Let's see. We got to put you somewhere important. We got to make Zach happy. We got to put you up in a position of very high esteem. All right, Halon. I want you to be the strategic coordinator who aims the missiles on the Yojimbo. So you'll be part of our intergalactic defense department, and you'll be the one sending in the coordinates for the missiles. So don't screw it up. That is a big job. I'm giving you a lot of responsibility, but I believe in you. That was
Don't fuck it up.
Are you happy? This is mostly for Zach. Only 20 more. Also, if we get 3 more subs, we're giving away a Steam key today. Let's do it. Let's give away a Steam key.
Private message me, Commander Dunzale. Well, I just remember like around Christmas time, like getting those giant presents. Now these guys all know Storm and Norman. They've seen him in action. Granny was on his best behavior. That was his best behavior.
What kind of things did you have to put together?
Seriously though, for Father's Day on Saturday, like I hardly ever take days off. You know this. By the way, hand me the RAM. Hey!
RAM!
Alright guys, we're using Corsair Vengeance 32 gigabyte 2400 MHz. This is still DDR3 RAM. So our streaming machine, we've up, you know, it's like DDR4, everything's like fast. Oh, Skeeter, great.
Skeeter.
Ethnunet is as fast as a mosquito.
Hashtag Renraku.
So, for Father's Day,
Thanks,
my
Skeeter.
dad wanted to go to every brewery that was open on Saturday. And it was basically 5 people, with my dad included. So, my cousin is out here for school right now. So, it was like my cousin, my mom, Malika, and I taking my dad from brewery to brewery, and he's the only person that drinks. So, it was like we would take him to a brewery.
So it was like
He would
4
drink-
DDs?
He would drink 8 like tasters of all the different brews they have on tap, and then we'd take him to the next one, and then take him on to the next one, and we took him to like 6 breweries in one day, and he got really, really drunk. And then there's just 5 sober people that are just like, "Are you done yet? Like, are you still okay? Let's go to the next one."
Wow.
All the while, him just like getting more and more belligerent and saying really stupid stuff.
That's like when you're the one sober person at a party, except for that was kind of the inverse, actually.
Yep,
You're
yep.
the one drunk person at the party.
And what was really funny is at the very first brewery we went to, he was telling everybody what we were doing that day. I really like the design of this Ram. It's slick. They're really tall though.
Oh.
Hopefully it doesn't hit our fan when we get our CPU fan in there.
It's a badass name for Ram. Corsair Vengeance?
Okay, so these only go in one direction. You can't fuck this up, Ryan.
Oh, dude, look, I got this.
So look,
I
you
do
can
this.
you can tell by one end is shorter than the other.
Yep.
You can't really fuck that up. Now, because we're putting in the exact amount, we don't have to worry about. We're filling all 4 slots. Now, if we were only putting in 2 slots of RAM, you'd want to look at your motherboard instruction manual and figure out what's the best setup.
Okay.
Since each one has a little bit of a different layout. I haven't used a Gigabyte motherboard in a couple years. I have had problems with them in the
Wait,
past.
can I put in the last one? Oh, yeah. Here we go.
But what was funny is at the very first brewery we stopped at, they told us at the brewery, like, "Oh, why are you going to all the breweries? There is a festival going on in Marymore Park that is a Washington." No, all right.
No,
yeah.
oh, man.
Jesus Christ, right. You gotta make them click in. You line them up. There's notches in the side.
You made it look so easy.
Well, you have to apply a little bit more pressure than you think you should.
Oh, okay.
And then
But
they click in.
You know, it's a computer part. You feel like you're supposed to be delicate with it.
But so
supposed to
they
be
told
tender.
him that there was this like big brewing festival going on. It was like the Washington State. There's hundreds of different breweries from around the state there,
All in, like,
all in
one-
one place. And it was only $30 to get in. And he's like, "Nah, I want to go to the breweries and see how they do it." Because he brews his own beer, so he wanted to go see all their setups, which I understand.
Yeah, I get that.
But after the 6-1, we're just like, we could have like just gone to one place.
They probably don't like do that many different setups for brewing beer. Like
Most of them don't let you
just
see
like
what's going on
and like
either.
mostly it's just like a giant.
Yeah.
Hey,
DPT94. Thank you.
Woo.
All right, so let's go ahead and put the processor in. You want to grab the processor for me?
That's right. I do want to grab the processor.
Hey,
Whoa.
you got it, the fixer.
All right.
Hashtag Neonet can't type today.
That's okay, Neonet.
It's all good.
Typing is hard. So this is the processor. What does the processor do?
Don't touch it like that. Don't touch it like that. Oh my god, dude. Put it down, put it on the box, put it on the box. Jeez, oh, jeez.
How are you supposed to touch it?
So this is the processor, guys. No, this is called a fan.
Oh,
just
that's
a fan.
That's a fan?
This is a fan.
Oh, that's not the processor.
This is just a fan, right. We'll get there, buddy.
Wait, where's that processor at?
In the box that you just took apart. Where did you put it? There it is.
Oh, there's the
There it is.
It's the chip part. There's the processor.
This is how you learn, by getting made fun of on the internet.
Yep. This is how you do it. You get shamed into your very core essence so that you never forget.
Okay, so there's an arrow on the motherboard. See that arrow there?
Mhm.
There's an arrow right here. So I'm gonna line up the arrows.
So you put it in the thing that looks like a mousetrap from the future.
Now this is where you have to be careful. If you don't have that lined up right and you put this thing down, you're gonna bend your CPU pins. It's gonna be a bad time.
Okay.
I had to fix some CPU pins once, and it was not fun. All right.
So that's where you really want to be very careful and delicate.
Yeah, because you really hit that thing down there, and when you put the heat signature. Okay, so I see now, as we're working on this motherboard, if you guys can get the top-down camera here, is that a good spot, Joe?
I have it set to where you're at. Back.
There it is.
Okay, so on this particular motherboard, the M2 slot, the PCI SSD slot, is laid flat. Usually they're laid up with a little brace on it, but it's laid flat and it would be right underneath where the fan is. So our next step is to install what will be our Windows hard drive.
Yes.
Do you want to grab the M2 SSD PCI hard drive for me?
I do want to do that. I'm very willing to do that. I 100% want to do that. Can I ask chat? Is that an option in this segment? Call a chat. Chat. Can you help me? Which one is not this one? I know this
Nope,
is
that's the
Titan.
graphics
That's the
card.
graphics card. Oh, what about this bad boy?
Nope, there's nothing in that.
There's nothing in that. What about this bad boy? No, that's just fans.
Actually, where is our M2? All right, so.
Oh, well, this is not fair. You asked me a question that has no solution.
Aha! Right here. All right, so we've got a NAND SSD Samsung 950 Pro M2 256 gigabyte. So this is a hard drive.
That's a hard drive. It's tiny.
Indeed.
I thought it would be way bigger. That's nothing.
You are giving them so many quotes today. So many quotes. All right, so we're going to install this baby.
And it just goes right there.
How big is that SSD?
256 gigabytes.
That's not even that many gigabytes.
Okay, we're gonna need a smaller screwdriver to get in there.
I guess that's the difference. SSDs, I assume, are much smaller than other types of hard drives, the regular ones. Or they always just look like that. I don't know.
They don't always look like that.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That's a newer, special kind of hard drive. God damn it, where am I? Small. Got some extra RAM in here if you want it. Here, do you want a DDR3 1333? What size are these? I have so many random computer parts lying
Wow.
around.
Can I just like throw those into my laptop and see like if they'll start? Oh God, what are you doing?
There you go, that one's for you.
Oh, I'll just add this to my laptop and then it'll be working a little better, right?
Are you aware of why an SSD is better than like a regular hard drive? Right?
I don't know exactly why a solid state drive is better. I just know it's quicker.
It is. It's basically like the old like hard drives. That was almost like a platter, like a magnetic thing. Picture like a wheel. Picture. Like
It's
the best
being-
analogy I got one time is like a Ferris wheel.
Okay.
You have to like pull things off. And pull things off.
But you have to wait for it to spin.
Where an SSD, it's more like flash based, and it can just kind of pull what it needs. Like picture it's looking like a flat board. It can go straight to what it needs, kind of thing.
Cool. There's no like revolving
Basically.
necessary. Okay.
All right, so we got the screw.
Thanks, Joe. That was actually helpful. Look at that, guys. We're learning stuff.
All right, that is in.
So did you have to... Oh, so you had to unscrew it to get it to fit. Okay.
Yep. And the screw is tiny.
No! No!
This is where magnetic.
I like that. Explain it like I'm Rai. Yep. Agreed. Gaia, I do not believe that's true. I know enough to know that you should not lick any computer parts, just envelopes.
All right, that is in. Boom. Done. So that's going to be what Windows is installed on, so we'll have a really fast boot. Now, the other SSDs for this computer are not here yet, but that will be where our games are installed, is on the others. We don't want to put any spinning hard drives in this baby, because this does stay on a lot of the time. Now, it wasn't very long ago that SSDs were like, don't buy them, we don't know how long they'll last. But from my experience, they've lasted longer than my spinning hard drives because it's turned on all day.
Gotcha. So computer on all day, that's a lot of wear and tear. Especially on the hard drive. Okay.
All right. So,
This is looking like a computer.
Let's go ahead and break out the CPU fan, because we might have to fuck around with that a little bit. So, can you hand me the CPU fan?
Yes. That's this one. No.
Yes.
Yes.
So get that tighten
This
off of there.
thing.
Get that tighten off of there.
Scary.
Get that tighten off of there. All right. A Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo. Now this is not typically the route I would go, but we were trying to do this cheaply, like good but cheap. Since we were putting it on the wish list, I didn't want to tax our audience too much.
What are the other
I do.
options?
Well, I prefer the Hydro series.
Okay.
But we're not going to be overclocking this baby. We're just going to let it ride like normal. I stopped overclocking stuff when we started streaming because it's just... I want stability way more than I want speed. Everything's being compressed down to 30 frames per second at 4,000 kilobytes anyway, so fuck it. Whoa. Alright.
So overclocking, fine to do if you're just probably personally using your computer for gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Not really something you want to do if like your business runs on your computer.
Correct. So it looks like we'll be okay with our fan. Now my question is, can I do a dual fan setup? Because that would be better. Ooh, we might just have enough clearance to do a dual fan setup. Okay, we should do that
Like
then.
one of these.
Oh, fuck you for not including another clip, though. What jerks! Maybe they did. Let me check. Maybe
Check
they
the rest of
did.
the box.
Maybe they gave me another clip. Okay, Goblin Love says it's got the same Evo in their system. Nice.
Yeah, I think Henfu said the same as well.
Aha! We do have another clip. All right, so we're definitely gonna put another fan on there. Oh wow, they gave us some nice Cooler Master compound too. We have a lot of different options for thermal compound. I wonder what we're gonna use.
We got thermal paste.
Yeah, that's
Same thing.
Yeah.
Different brand.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Same thing.
We're prepared.
Indeed, I have a lot of them. I've collected a lot. All right, so we're gonna want all of our airflow going out the back of the case. Now, currently, I believe it's already set up to push out the back. So we need to make sure when we're setting up our fans that we're doing the same with the CPU. All right.
Wow.
Sweet, that's actually smart. I like that. All right, do we have a 120 millimeter fan? Because I think that's 120 and not 140. Yeah, these are 140. I bet there's a 120 in there. Let's do it.
Let's see. No, that doesn't look like one.
Ah, the Corsairs are on deal of the day on Amazon right now. Fuck.
Go get them for yourself.
All right, these are 120s.
Okay.
So we've got some Corsairs. What are those white ones? There's also just Corsair kind of generic. Oh, and these are from my other case, the NZXT.
NZXT.
Let's go with these Corsairs. So we want to make sure the flow's headed the right direction. So where's our arrow pointing here? Okay, so we want that one on that side. And give me the arrows, you son of a bitch. I hate the fan manufacturers that still don't put arrows. Okay, so it'll be like that. So let's go ahead and install these clips first.
Clips.
So we're gonna install just like that. Boom. All right. I really like the packaging on this Cooler Master. Well done. Well
Yeah, they
done.
give you everything you need.
Yeah, they did a good job packaging all this. Yay for thought out design.
Yeah. And thank
Love
you,
it.
thank you, Mr. Washington, for putting that deal of the day link in chat in case anyone else wants to pick one up.
Yeah, those are great.
Corsair?
Yeah, they're awesome. I typically run them. Now they do go out. We've had a couple go out over the years, but keep in mind we run computers way harder than the average person, and that's why I go for stability now. Where in the past I would overclock stuff and try to make it as badass as possible. Now I'm just like, man, just stable, stable, stable. No overclocking. Fuck that. Wait, I'm still putting this on the right side, correct? Don't fuck with me, Zach.
Check the lines.
Don't fuck with me, Zach. I think I totally just put this on the wrong side.
But didn't you go like...
Yeah, I did. I put it on the wrong side.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why you check. Yeah, because I need the air coming out this way. Switch the side. You bastard. Talk to the chat, right?
Alright, let's talk, chat.
Why don't you tell them what else is going on this week?
Alright guys, we got some great stuff going on. So today we have a special guest on Rabbit Stew. His name is Drunkly Romantic and he's a local YouTuber and streamer and he's actually really into anime and wrestling, so it was a no-brainer to have him sit down with Kirby and Claudia for Anime Wrestling Day. So check that out. We have, ooh, hey, Gnome Arbills.
What's up?
Welcome. Thank you for the follow. And hey, NS Man. And see, tomorrow. Should I tell him? Yeah, gotta tell you guys about tomorrow. We're playing Mighty Number 9, and we can play with you. So go check it out. Go get it. Join us. Co-op. If you
Tomorrow
like Mega
at
Man.
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
PDT.
PDT. True.
Mighty Number 9 finally comes out. That's been like on my watch list for 2 years at least.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one. I played it a little bit at TwitchCon last year. Really loved it. All right.
Oh, and tonight, of course, our
Vanquish.
big show Vanquished at 6 p.m. PDT. We have issue 3 of volume 1. If you remember last week, or in case you missed it, so last week our team got beat up pretty badly by the PRS. They just narrowly escaped with some ghost chomping happening at the end there, but they lost Miss Rhea Eves in the process. So now they need to collect themselves.
Yeah. Axe and Petunia.
Yeah, that's
All
true.
three were extracted from the site. Last we heard, before that dude died, about 10 minutes before that, he was told that backup was 10 clicks away and the building was coming down top. We're starting exactly where we left off. Like, no joke, it's probably going to start mid-battle, so
And
it's gonna
things
be
were
intense.
really bad.
Yes, things were not good for them when they...
I remember a lot of Nebraska trying to get up despite the power of the sort of dampening bomb.
Nope, that wasn't him. You
That wasn't
are
it?
remembering
Am I
it
misremembering?
incorrectly. Yep.
All right. Misremembering. Never mind. There was a lot of struggling, though, is what I was trying to say. And
There was a Psyop grenade that was thrown in, and it heavily affected Erida.
oh, that's right.
Cross,
Yes,
which tells us a lot of things.
that's true. That's very important.
It reveals a lot. Fuck.
Ooh, NS Man says he's excited to play, or they're excited to play Mighty Number 9 too. Well, then you should play it with us. That'd be awesome. Tomorrow night, 6 p.m. PDT. Join us. Alright, so Valiant tonight. Things look bad. Hopefully the team can get out of it. We'll see.
We will see. We will. Interesting setup for water cooling. Interesting. That. What? Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Really? No, that can't be right. Alright, where's that Cooler Master?
Anyway, guys, after Rabbit Stew today, of course, we'll have WTF Is This with Kirby and Goobs. So enjoy it while you can, while we are still lucky enough to have Kirby in our presence. They are going to be playing a little something called Behind You, which is a horror indie game in early access that looks very creepy. We've got the horror bug, I feel like, now, after playing Dead by Daylight and Resident Evil 7, so let's go with it. And then tomorrow, Malika will be hosting Rabbit Stew, and we'll be finding someone to fill in for Patrick. Unfortunately, he is enjoying a vacation, so we're happy he's enjoying his vacation, and we'll be missing him this week, and he'll be back next week. Following that, of course, we will have... words. We'll have Future Retro, and... or Grab Bag. Oh my god, I am failing so hard. What is Future Retro? I don't even know. Anyways, we'll be having Grab Bag with Malika, and she'll be joined by 2 of the Lucy Award contestants from ETX. We will have Blue Heron Games here. Trevor will be here from Blue Heron, and we will have Sean Epperson from Thing 12 Games, who you may remember on Rabbit Stew last week. And then following it up, of course, will be that mighty number 9 Mania. Also, don't forget to vote on the Grab Bag theme of the week. Last week, it was Pirate Romance, and if you remember, we came up with Tindar, the high seas dating game that, what month is it? Right, yeah, agreed.
Let me see that PSU or CPU box.
CPU box.
Blue one.
Here we go.
Brain fart. 11:30.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Also, guys, on Wednesday, of course, it'll be Comic Book Day. This guy's on the left or the right or something, however that song
Can
works.
you hold this for me?
Yep. So Comic Book Day with Scott and Zach, followed by Watching Paint Dry, which will have Steph, aka Valraven, on as the guest, and we will be painting mechs and talking about art. And after that, of course, we have Shadowrun, and we'll see what's going on after Cromwell was... Hey, whoa, Mick Trinus, thanks for the 5 months in a row resub. Resub hype. Thank you so much.
Ugh, annoying. I like when these line up automatically. Bull.
So yes, as you know, Cromwell got bludgeoned, and we have a whole new dice system that I think is a lot of fun. So you can help Lauren beat up our runners, or you can help the runners succeed in their mission and let them do things that they couldn't. Also, Fang will be back this week, so looking forward to more Fang moments. Oh,
Hey!
Jokey31, thanks for the follow. Thursday, it's gonna be Full Tilt followed by Rabbit Stew with James Hutt from Triangulate. Will be showing us the prototype of his new indie game Triangulate, and that'll be awesome. And then we'll be doing Too Many Guilds. We are working on the 2nd episode of Thumpers. This episode, naked dancing, not even once. So,
Are you sure? They might find a way.
I feel like it's gonna be every time, but
Jerks.
if you are interested in the direction of the Thumpers show, you can always join us on Discord when we have our script meetings. Ooh, hey!
WWE Fat Rat! Welcome to the Ojimbo. Thank you so much for the follow. Very
Welcome.
much appreciated.
Yeah, so you guys can always join us in on the script writing process.
They definitely can't see what I'm doing right now. So, this motherboard does not have preset screws for the LGA 1150 chipset, so we are, for the fan, attaching...
Hey, Swiss Chai, thanks for the follow.
Hey, thank you for that follow.
Welcome.
We are attaching these little fan adapters with the nuts on the back just to line everything up.
Oh, hey, all the way from Spain. Well, thanks for hanging out, Jokey31.
That's pretty rad.
That's really sweet. I've heard Spain's beautiful.
I love Spain, man. I was in Spain shooting for Ferrari for a little while, and
No big deal.
it was really fucking cool. All the orange orchards were pretty fucking awesome. I got So the people I worked for at Farm were actually fucking terrible. They were kind of the worst.
Yeah.
But I got really lucky on that job in particular. They were so bad they forgot to book us a hotel.
Oh, jeez.
And they thought they'd be able to just get us a cheap one, but this particular racetrack was out in the middle of, like, outside of Valencia, Spain. Mm-hmm. So we got to stay with the drivers on this private orange orchard, where, like, you'd wake up and there'd be 20 fresh oranges on your balcony every morning, and it had, like, an attached. Oh God, it was fucking beautiful. It was Thanksgiving too.
That's amazing.
And the hotel chef cooked me a private Thanksgiving dinner. It was fucking awesome.
Wow.
I was like, man, these drivers live it up. We got
Daza D33, thanks for the follow. Thanks for hanging out.
All right.
Awesome.
So those are attached. That's like I had to open up the back, get into the back of the case to attach those. Now we'll come in from the front. Now the one thing we want to make sure we do is figure out exactly how we should be going about this thermal compound. Okay, so we've got Arctic Silver 5 and Noctua NTH1. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Arctic Silver 5.
This is always the scariest part of like reading how computers are made. Like, what is thermal paste? What does it do? What do you need to know when using
Keeps it cool.
Okay.
It's creating a, you know, like in a car, how oil's moving between the parts to keep the parts cool.
Yes.
And from creating friction. There's no moving parts in this, so there's no friction, but there's a lot of fucking heat.
A lot of heat.
A lot of heat. And you need something to take what's coming through here and cool down that little motherfucker.
That is
That
what we're
puts
trying
off
to keep
so
cool.
much heat.
Really?
Yes. That little chipset puts off so much heat. If you were to turn this computer on without that attached, this would burn in no
Just
time.
melt.
Yeah, it's just gonna burn up. So, the thermal compound is what allows the seal between this and that to be secure.
Okay.
Because it's two metal pieces that aren't gonna like seal really well.
And they're conductors of heat.
Yep. Just don't put too much paste. This is true. This is true.
What happens if you put too much paste?
Well, then it's just not gonna create a really good seal.
Oh, okay.
Wait, oh gosh, we got more. Okay, where did I just had that in my hand? The thermal compound.
Thermal compound. I
Arctic
think it's
Silver
on,
number
I think it's
5.
on the other side of you. I feel like you
just in
set
my
it
hand.
down.
But what I need to do is I need to look up on the computer on the 1150. I haven't used an 1150 CPU yet. I know the last LGA line, you would do a line down the middle to get proper spread, but this is a different CPU, so, here we go.
How many GTAN has the PC? That's a good question.
What's up?
I don't know what that means. How many GTAN has the PC?
I'm not exactly sure what that means.
All right. Icklebit.
Thank you for resubscribing. All right,
Woo!
watch out.
Thanks for the resub. All right, let me get out of the way.
So, Arctic Silver, number 5. And what we're also going to do is the credit card trick for a fast sync.
Cool. So
You have no idea what I just said, but you said cool either way.
it sounds cool because it's a trick. It involves a credit card. I don't know what you're actually going to do, though. I'm just excited. By the way, guys, I never got to finish going through the day, but like I was saying, we have Trivia Hops coming up with Independence Day as our theme. Will Smith, Jeff Goldblum, red, white, and blue. It's going to be crazy awesome. And then Friday, of course, we have DFA. Oh, resub train happening. Choo choo. Luwop 82517. Thanks so much for the 5 months. By the way, and if you're new to the channel, we are Hyper RPG. We are a hyperactive, interactive, community-built channel, built by you, high production. Thanks so much. We couldn't be doing this without you. Couldn't be building this without you. So thanks for hanging out. And tentacle aliens. I don't know what's happening in
It looks
chat
like
right now.
all i7s are a vertical line. Cool. All right, so similar to what we had in the past. They're just all vertical lines. So, there's a couple different ways you can do this.
Icklebit wants to know, what case is this?
This is the NZXT H440. I'm gonna get us some of those shop towels, and we're gonna clean off using these two things right here.
Okay.
To make sure we get all residue from my fingers off of the CPU.
parts? Yep.
Yep.
That seems smart. I am still holding the heatsink, guys. I was told to hold it. I'm not letting it go till I'm told I can. So that's what I do. I listen. I do my job.
DNL.
DNL. Don't know what that means.
PC specs. PC specs. All right, so we've got a i7 4790K in here, 32 gigabytes of Corsair Vengeance, RAM.
That's so much RAM. That's awesome.
Not much anymore.
For VR, I guess that changes everything.
Well, not really. I mean, we don't like when I do editing computers, they're way beefier than my gaming machines.
Right. But we're not going to be doing any editing with this.
Nope. I need a lot more to edit 4K footage than I do to play video games. So, let's clean that off.
Which is great because then it means also if
GPU that we're putting in here is a Titan. We're putting a Titan in there. This baby,
this bad boy.
this bad boy, we've been using it for a little bit. It does pretty well with the VR, but we'll probably upgrade to a 980 the second we're able to.
1080.
1080, that's what I
1080.
meant. Thank you, Joe. Yep. The cooler is a Hyper 212 Evo. It's not the best. We had to make some cutbacks on this build because it was paid for by the community. So I didn't want to put a bunch of really expensive over-the-top parts on there. So the motherboard is a Gigabyte GA Z9 7X UD5H. And we're using for our boot drive a M2 VNAND SSD 256 gigabyte. All right, so let's clean off. Once you turn that upside down,
All right.
I want the element. Turn it upside, other way, up, other way.
Oh,
other way. There you
that. The element.
go. Yeah. I really don't like the ridges on that. It just makes it hard for me to believe that it's going to be a really secure.
Whatever you're using, it's got a pretty interesting smell. Very acidic.
Also, don't touch this.
Don't touch it. Okay.
Yeah.
It's got that like carburetor cleaner kind of smell to it.
Indeed, it does. Indeed, it does.
I feel like working on cars and working on computers is pretty similar in some ways.
And very not at all alike in a lot of other ways.
Well,
All
they
right.
both.
So, we're gonna do the credit card trick.
All right, credit card trick. What is this? What does this mean? Let's see.
All right, so you're gonna use anything with a plastic or straight edge. You're gonna squeeze this thermal compound on, and then you're gonna basically move it around. And this is just for the heat sink.
Okay. Your new thermal compound, an old credit card, and a piece of hard plastic. I don't know. Coffee filter or lens cleaning cloth. Okay.
We're gonna use one of mine.
You'd be surprised at things I've done, Final Fantasy IX Master. But my dad's a mechanic, so I have actually worked on cars all my life.
Me too.
Still not very good at it, but I've done it.
When I was 14, I bought my first Land Cruiser, built it up from the ground up, and then by the time I was like 18, my dad and I had 7 of them.
Wow.
But,
What are you gonna do with 7 of those?
well, they were cheaper to buy
Yeah.
and replace.
What's the credit card trick?
Well, you just kind of like really push it in and smooth it out, and then you wipe it back off, and now you've got like a little layer that's built into like it gets all the tiny little crevices in before you.
And then like no excess, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got to clean off all the excess for sure.
I posted all the specs and shit.
Cool, thank you. But when I was 20, I rebuilt a 302 for my Ford. I had a Ford long bed truck that I bored out and put a 302. Some badass headers on there. And some rolling on some dubs.
Wow.
But yeah, I've rebuilt computers my whole life as well.
So I feel like some of that's got to carry over. Like just working with mechanical objects in general probably makes you more confident and more more readily able to like figure out what's wrong when something does go wrong.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, Google taught me everything I know on pretty much anything.
That's the great thing. We live in the age where you can just Google it, watch the YouTube
When
tutorial.
anyone tells me they don't know how to fucking do something, I'm like, do you have the goddamn internet? You figure it out.
You have all human knowledge at your fingertips. Use it.
Like when I built, the first time I ever built a studio was when I had an art gallery when I was 23, and I couldn't afford to pay an electrician, so I went to Home Depot and I sat in the aisle and I read books on how to do home wiring, and then I went and
Built the
studio, and it's
Well.
like, just fucking read.
Just do it.
The way I look at it is if some idiot, because when I meet people who do that stuff for a living, most of the time I'm like, you're not that smart. If you can figure this out, I can figure it out. And when it comes to like being a doctor and shit, that's a little different.
You don't want to be figuring it out when you're like cutting someone open.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now we're gonna put a thin line right down the center of this baby.
It's just a line of goo.
Just like that.
Woo.
Okay. And then we attach this motherfucker. Come on, you SOB. Get your ass up there. And there goes that. But that's gonna be fucking annoying.
Oh, Rules the Rules brings up a really good point. It's also fun to learn this stuff. Yeah, awesome. It's like expanding your brain. It feels good. Especially if you're not in school anymore. It's nice to learn new things.
Why is that not lining up? Let me try the other way.
Ken says you need a permit here to do electrical wiring. Well, that's
You probably do here too.
that's a good point. Yeah.
You probably do here too. I mean, the second it involves like anything over 150 amps.
It's Emily.
I just want to remind everybody that the Vanquish fan art contest has an hour left.
1 hour to finish the Vanquish fan art contest. Let's do it. Let's get those last minute submissions in. Win big. What is on the line? It's going to be a big Valiant giveaway.
We're giving away a Valiant t-shirt and some books and the rule book.
Oh man.
It'll be awesome.
This is
I love those t-shirts.
Can
All
you
right,
hold
good
this?
luck,
Don't
guys.
touch the bottom. Don't touch the bottom.
Don't touch the bottom.
That's frustrating me. I'm gonna look at the Corsair fan thing here because that doesn't line up the way I want it to on the bottom, and that pissing me off. All right. It should just fucking line up. What is your deal? What the? Interesting. What's up, Lone Star Beer 13?
Hey, if anybody else is lurking in chat, say hi. Let's hang out. Let's talk.
So the issue I'm having right now, guys, is this, yeah, that's supposed to line up with one of the notches, and it's not. And that's where my frustration lies right now. Okay, so you hold this. So this
Okay.
right here is supposed to, there's like a little notch right here. And it's supposed to line up like that, but it doesn't.
Oh, hey, Varl. Hey, Slobo. There we go. Nice to see you guys. Good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you're at. Or good evening. Who knows? It's a big world. Dravian Alexander lurking well at work. That's cool.
So the problem is when I do that, actually, does that mean it needs to go this way? I bet it does. Okay, so
And if you guys have built computers,
There we go.
feel free to tell us how that went.
That's how it goes. Okay. So, now we need to line this baby up. We want to make sure our fans are pointing the right direction, which they are. And I think we should, to start, go ahead and clip off each side here.
Okay, so you want to take the fans off.
Well, not all the
when
way
you do
off.
this part. Oh, okay.
Well, I guess we can.
I guess. All right.
We know where they go. We figured out what direction they're pointing and everything.
Yep.
We're
Clips
good.
are on, so you can't really screw it up at this point.
No. But we want to be able to reach the screws, so. Alright.
Here we go. The work lurk. Yes, that is a good term. And modding at work. Yeah, you can do it all while you're at work.
Oh, don't fuck with me.
Have you done any programming, Zach?
No.
No. So there's something he hasn't done. Not yet, at least.
Oh, fuck you. God damn it. You motherfucker!
What is going on?
They're the wrong spacing. For sure, the wrong spacing. Alright. So that's gonna ruin our perfect seal. Oh, I really hate this kind of attachment. Ugh.
The X?
This like thing that fucking jumps around on you. Not for me.
Uh-oh.
Not for me. It needs to pop out to the outside. Okay. Well, there ruins our perfect seal. Hold this. The fuck.
Yeah, I think we do have a list of parts. Oh, thanks, Joe.
There we go. Okay, so all of these have to be moved to the outer.
Oh, the outer
Yeah.
position. Okay. Heat sinks are evil space hogs.
Yeah.
They can be, but they're necessary evil space hogs. You gotta harness them for space bacon.
Okay.
Got that? All right. Here we go. This looks a lot better.
First glance.
Hey,
What the-
Urkzul, thanks for the follow.
What the fuck is going on
Uh-oh.
here?
Still no?
No, it's.
Do some have to be like extended and some not? Is it that crazy that that could be possible?
Shouldn't be. Should not be.
Mmm, space bacon indeed.
Okay, where's that screwdriver? Where the hell that screwdriver?
Aaron said, I really disliked mounting this cooler. At least I'm not the only one. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the way this cooler mounts at all.
Urkzul has a nice Doge with shades. Wow, that's a sweet emote. That reminds me of Kaiju.
Our own personal Doge.
Ah, there's our Doge. Hey, the Wi-Fi is down 21. Thanks for following.
Thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. Alright, so. Fuck this. I do not like this cooler, man. Fuck you, dude.
Nice. Silly Sonny, you got quite the success story. So you built your PC 2 years ago, no problems, and then you just rebuild and replace when you need to. I feel like that is exactly why gaming towers are just never gonna go away. Because you just can't do that very easily with a laptop.
Dude, I do not like this cooler. Officially, am not a fan.
Bane, yes,
not
we
a
do
fan.
have a Titan that we're using. We might eventually replace it, but right now we're gonna be sticking with the Titan. It's still pretty darn good.
Yeah, really darn good.
Really darn good. Now, Mick Trinus just asked, for personal non-overclock gaming, should I buy an extra heatsink cooler, or will the stock one be fine?
For what kind of gaming?
Non-overclocked.
I mean, it depends on your airflow in your case. If you have really good airflow, you're gonna be fine. There.
Also, the thing I've noticed with gaming laptops is they seem to always die on me. Like, I can't get them to last for more than like 2 or 3 years.
Dude, fuck this
Is it?
cooler attachment. Now, I'm gonna make it work. It's just I do not like this. Okay.
See, and that's the thing that's hard to predict. Like, how do you know? You never have that problem, Joe, so it's just me. All right, it's just me then.
Okay, so that doesn't feel totally like. Man, I do not like this cooler. It doesn't feel like it's like locked in place. I don't feel. I don't like this. I don't like this.
How do we
Makes me
make
nervous?
it more secure?
I'm trying to stay here. So it doesn't feel. I mean. All right, we're gonna keep an eye on this when we get this up and running. The setup of this cooler makes me nervous. I'm not confident that the seal is good enough to keep it as cool as I want. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it once we get this baby up and running. It's in, but I don't like it. T-Dog2597 says, boobs, question mark? You're smart. You're smart.
But this is not really insightful, you know? Like,
Dude's got a lot on his mind.
what's there to discuss?
They exist. There might be air bubbles in the paste.
It does look really wobbly. Yeah.
Then by the spring loaded, it won't get super tight, but it will stabilize and the thermal paste test a bit.
Yeah. I mean, it's tight right now. Like, it's tight. I just don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah. But, you know,
Don't like it.
We'll work on it.
What kind of things can we do to stabilize this unit?
Well, I mean, that's stable.
Okay.
It's stable. It's just I'm used to heat sinks. I mean, like I said, I usually use the water cooler ones, the H1s and stuff like that. That's what's in our other one. They're a little bit more just legit, is what I'll say. Yeah. All right. It's good. It's all tight. Now we just got to get our fans back on, pointing the right direction. All right. We want our fan pointing out on this one.
Okay.
Now, while we're putting it in, we might as well go ahead and
Plug it in.
plug them in. So that's going to be our CPU optional and the outtake. Okay.
There you go.
And it's going to be our CPU main.
There's actually a lot of labeling that goes on in here.
Yep.
This is pretty self-explanatory once you get the gist of it.
Guys, I'm really excited about Vanquish tonight. Our third episode. I'm really stoked. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
You're not gonna kill anyone yet, right? You're not gonna murder our team, are you?
I don't reveal my secrets.
Please don't murder them. I like them.
Man, that's a close fit. All right, so our airflow is going straight through, out the back. Question is, should we install a couple 140s on the top? Yes, issue number 3. Oh, that one stays in. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put the Titan in. It's gonna feel like a really empty build since we're not putting in any hard drives with SATA cords. Now, one thing that might be worth checking out, and you know, I'm gonna ask you guys on the internet to do it for me, is to look up this motherboard, the Z9 7X UD5H, and see what PCI bus the M2 card reads off of. Because what usually happens on these, when you're using those M2 cards, that is an SSD that drives off the PCI bus, and sometimes they'll attach the M2 to one of the other ports that you use, and it can be kind of frustrating if you accidentally put it in the wrong spot, and then you wonder why your performance is low. It's a long ass fucking card, dude.
This is a beefy card. Wow.
And we're in.
Nice. That was the good snapping sound.
Yeah, kinda. Right up on the edge there.
By the way, we are 3 subs away from a Steam Key giveaway, and we are 20. Are we at 20 now? 20 away?
Yeah.
Or is it 21? 20 away, I think, from hitting our 1,000 sub goal. And if we can do that before the Dragon Ball Z party, we're gonna have Zach in full Super
it should
Saiyan
be.
gear.
It should be, because that Dragon Ball Z party is gonna be a little bit of a ways away.
Yeah.
And we should be able to hit 1,000 subs this week. I want us to hit this week.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, it's Fish Dude. The CPU cooler was a pain in the butt to install. Not a fan. Not a fan.
Are you making that pun on purpose?
What? Not a fan?
You were talking about a cooling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cavolo01.
Hey! Only 20! That's right. That's so exciting. That is so close.
Passive Ghost, thank you for the follow.
Thank you so
Alright,
much.
so we got that Titan in there.
Boom.
Guys, we're going to be mainly using this for VR. When the 1080 hits a reasonable price point, and it's not the Founders Edition anymore, we're probably going to throw a 1080 in this thing and throw a Titan in another gaming computer. We're working on our dual gaming setup. Sir Moose Jaws, man, we are getting some weird...
Yeah.
It's weird how when you're building computers and people come out of the woodwork, they're like, yo, dude, that's a sweet computer you're building, boobs. Like, what?
I don't understand.
It's Dad Nico, thank you for following. Yeah, I don't understand the thinking on that as well.
Oh, yep, they were... We'll put them in a little bit of timeout.
A little bit of timeout, a little bit of in the
Yeah,
corner.
probably don't need to go that intense about it.
Alright, so we got some motherboard stuff that we're gonna have to hook up here, which we'll do that in a second. Main thing I want to do now is run.
Not attached.
Oh no, I came unattached.
Ah,
the internet's gonna
grounded.
freak out. Oh.
This is your internet protection device.
It's my internet protection device to keep the internet from being dick bags. Okay.
That's a lot of cable.
This is a lot of cable. Ooh. So, guys, every 5 subscribers, we also give away a Steam key in the chat room.
We're 3 away. 3 away.
All right, so where is our main CPU? Our motherboard hookup is right here. So we're gonna come through. Right there for that one. All right, where is our? We have our 2 VGAs, which will come through. You know what? We'll go through on that one as well. So we'll just zip tie everything up nice and neat. Nice and neat on that one. Okay, so now we're running power to everything, Ryan, because power is important.
Power is what's gonna make all of this run. I was actually surprised how big the power supply was for this computer. I didn't think it would need to be so massive.
Yeah, the old one had 1,000 watt, which is kind of overkill because we didn't do SLI cards in that one. This is just an 800 watt. It should run just fine.
That should be plenty of power.
Just fine. All right, so we're going to run those through here as well for our case fans. Wait a minute. That is...
A lot of people are saying they don't necessarily use the Aaron's saying he doesn't use the anti-static thingy, which is probably fine for most people.
Yeah.
But if you're doing this on the internet,
then everyone throws a shit fit.
That's right. You gotta cross all your T's and dot your I's with the hearts because
They just assume,
people are watching.
People just assume you're an idiot because you're on the internet.
Yeah, HRPG Quotes is just going to town today.
Yeah.
This is
Ryan just going to town.
just.
All right, so
Yucking
now
it
we
up.
are hooking up our power supply.
Who would have thought building a PC could be such a quotable thing?
It just fills you with frustration, and you have to be patient. Okay, so this is our CPU power that we're running here. It's labeled nicely, so again, it's hard to fuck up. It's also the only one with that amount of connecting ports on it, so you can't really fuck that up unless you just forget to plug it in. Okay, then we've got the motherboard power right here.
Okay.
We need to plug in.
Where does that go?
Right there.
Oh, okay. Yep. That
The
makes sense.
ATX power. Alright. So this we gotta kinda clip together like that. We're gonna make a hard right here.
It's mostly just like sticking Legos together when you think about it.
Yeah, for the most part, kinda. Alright, and here's our VGA. So it looks like one of them is just a 3-pin. And the other is a 4.
Jay Roby thinks you're not using you're not using nearly enough zip ties.
I haven't zip tied everything yet.
That's coming. The zip tie will happen.
Stop giving them things to quote.
I can't. I'm just saying words. If they quote me, they quote me. I can't help it.
Shit. Okay, well, that one didn't go in the way I wanted.
I think Petite Chat just realized they could change the color of their name, and they're having a really fun time. That's kind of awesome. I kind of appreciate that. Like, it's like your first time. You're like, ooh, I can change my.
Stop
Sorry.
giving them stuff.
I'm not even trying to do this. Oh, okay. It's just if I'm gonna keep speaking, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. All right, where is our USB 3.0 setup? There we go. So that's right there. This is the USB 3.0 ports on the fan. Gonna plug in right there.
Yep. There's HRPG Quotes right on cue.
Right on cue. All right, so we've got just standard USB. Right there. Now, here you go. Let me turn this down so everybody can see. Now, right, when you're plugging this stuff in, so this is HD audio.
So that goes to the HD.
This one says USB. Now you look for the port that's blank, and you line that up. You're like, okay, there's no pin on that side, so.
So that's how you know it goes there.
That's how you know.
But also it says.
well, no, I
USB
mean as far as how you plug it in.
Oh, okay. And that one is labeled as USB 2.
Okay, and then we've got audio. It's gonna be right here. Now the one that can kind of be a pain, you usually have to look at the motherboard manual for, is the when you start getting all the little like power reset, HDD, LED, these little guys.
Oh, where do these go?
They can be a little bit of a pain in the ass. So sometimes a motherboard person will be, or a company will be kind of generous and provide you with a little attachment that you can use. So where's that motherboard box? Because there might just be an attachment.
Nah.
You're saying no?
No.
Is everything that came in the motherboard right here?
Yep.
So an SLI bridge, a couple SATA cables, Velcro ties. That's it? That's all that came in the motherboard box?
Yep.
That you're telling me that's all that came in the motherboard box?
There's nothing else in here. There's nothing else in there.
Can you give me the manual for the motherboard, please?
Do you want the user's manual or the installation guidebook?
We'll do both.
All right, I'll check this one out.
Wait. All right, so we've got our connected cables and internal connections. Let's look at our pin assignments. So there's two different pin assignments, A and B.
I'm not even gonna delve into chat right now. I don't.
Yeah,
There-
what?
There's just. It's alright.
Build Hackintosh. I love unicorn. The teacher chat might be the most intelligent person in the chat room right now.
Oh, God.
Alright.
This is. Dyrus, this is the reading stream. We're gonna learn. Build a computer.
basically. Alright, so we've got our HD.
Oh, yeah, they say in the manual it's best to wear an electrostatic discharge wrist strap.
Reset switch. And power switch.
If you don't have the wrist strap, keep your hands dry and first touch a metal object to eliminate static electricity. Good tips.
Ugh, I hate it when they don't label the plus and the minus on these.
Hey, Small Fry.
Okay, now I need the case manual, since they did not label.
By the way, did you
Positive and negative.
get the name Full Tilt from the Full Tilt ice cream and pinball store that has multiple locations in the Seattle area?
No, I did not.
Maybe we should think about ice cream sponsorship.
Yeah, lactose intolerant.
Well, for me.
Cool.
Okay. Well, they might have non-lactose ice cream. I don't know. This is a lot. This is a big book. This is 128 pages. That's huge.
What's up?
Read that whole thing.
No.
This isn't. Oh,
Why the hell do you guys need manuals, LOL? Well, Hunter Slayer, because putting things in incorrectly causes problems down the line, and I can swallow my pride.
Oh, this smells good. What's in this?
Claudia is here, host of Rabbit Stew.
Building PCs is common sense. The wires go where they need to go. Reading manuals just confuse you. LOL. Hunter Slayer, you were right. You were a genius, and you were a person on the internet watching, and you know everything. I forgot.
Why is this one bent? That's
Sometimes
not right.
things aren't labeled on motherboards.
That's the one.
though.
That's the one he gave me.
This one's definitely not correct.
Yeah, I agree. We're all experts
Seriously,
here.
what smells good here? Oh, this does. The thermal material remover.
That stuff does smell good. Jesus Christ! Don't huff the thermal remover. Hey, how was Ryan Stiles Saturday night?
It was. Oh yeah, it was Ryan Stiles.
It was not calling the baldy. Hey, Comic Wow
Hey,
TV.
Comic Wow. It was good. I had a really good time watching improv, and I even got on stage, and they were
Really?
like, "Yeah."
Nate didn't even tell me that.
No,
He didn't tell me
No,
anything.
he didn't.
Oh.
But they gave me the job of moving actors' hands, and as the chat knows, I'm really good at hand.
So you got to
gestures.
like. Move
I gotta adjust.
Ryan
hands.
Stiles.
Not Ryan
hands.
Styles.
Oh.
No one gets to touch Ryan.
You don't
Styles.
touch Ryan Stiles.
No, Ryan Styles sometimes touches you. If both
Wow.
parties are okay with it.
Okay, all right. Hip on Tau DFTW, thanks for the follow.
Oh yeah.
That was a complicated name, but I think we
You
mostly
got
through
it. You got it.
Yeah.
I like how whenever I'm near, people are like, let's get worried for electronics. Guys, I built a PC once, way back in the day. My biggest weakness is remembering to update drivers.
Yeah.
I always forget video card drivers.
So would you say building a PC is like putting together Legos?
No.
All
It's
right.
hard as fuck. Yeah, Bane1138 Ryan Styles has a theater in Bellingham.
Small Fry, 5 months. We're going steady. Thanks for the
exciting.
resub.
That's exciting.
Yeah. Did you know that we're only 20 subs away from hitting 1,000?
Which means I get to pack another box?
Yes. That is one of the benefits. But dude, you get to ride a tandem electric bicycle with this guy.
With Zach!
Zach, the bike guy.
No,
With Claudia.
it's me. It's cool though because we've already agreed he gets to drive.
Oh, I think it'd be better if you drive.
Okay.
I think we should have Claudia drive the bike. You don't really drive a bike.
I'm
though,
already giving up a lot to do this.
I'm not super dangerous. I'm not like a murder bike.
Small Fry, am I trying to date chat now? Yes, exactly. That's our new strategy. All right, 777 or 11, 5 months. We're also going steady.
This computer is pretty.
We can all go steady
Oh, what kind of card is this one?
Oh, you are starting to make me nervous.
Do you need to step a little further away? Oh, wow, you actually like bolt yourself to the computer so that there's no static. Look at you. You're so
Whoa! Resub! Choo choo train! It's rolling! Braid! Thank you, XIV, whatever that equals in Roman numerals.
X10, I.
14.
It's 14. I don't think. Is
Your
that
gang know me?
true? That's
think
probably
so.
true. I think he's
I
right.
think it's the same as Final Fantasy 14, so.
Wow.
Yeah,
Thank
guys,
you.
I've watched the cycling anime. I basically know how to bicycle now.
That's another 5 months. That's amazing. We just put together over a year's worth of resubs. That's amazing. Thank you, guys.
Explain yourself. I don't know what that meant.
Well, it's 15 months. If you combine the 3 resubs. So 15 months, that's like a serious relationship at this point.
Yeah, it's almost. Yeah.
All right, so the power LED.
Okay. Wait, we're putting glowy things in it?
What?
The power LED. Or LED lights. Blinkers.
There's a basic pin for the power LED to let you know when you turn it on that it's on.
Ah.
That cable is not present. I don't know if this case just doesn't have one, but it's possible.
Well, there's extra wiring here if you need it.
No, no thank you.
This one's got 2 ends to it.
Guy everywhere. I like your name. Thanks for hopping into chat. Well, we build this PC with now 3 heads, much better than 1,
Well,
obviously.
my head's not allowed to get that close.
exactly true.
I've got the manual, you've got the screwdriver.
I'm-
Together, we are form of hype.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I know even if I had built 12 computers, I'm pretty sure Zach would still be afraid of being close to this.
Yep.
That's
Like,
true.
And I understand that as a part of myself.
As a
People
part of yourself.
are
It's not
afraid
professional,
of me.
it's personal.
Yeah, it is very personal. I get it. It's my life. This is not the first time.
Speaking of your life, how was the rest of your Father's Day weekend?
Oh, good. I worked. I made cotton candy. Zach, I brought cotton candy which you could eat because there's no chocolate or.
Yeah.
Here's I would like to know, are there any optical drive slots, man?
There is no optical drive slots. There are none. Which I'm cool with.
Yeah.
It's the future.
Future is now.
I'm using optical drive in like 4 years.
How is everyone? I think we're doing pretty good.
Somebody said yes, page 29.
Oh, where's the? Oh, which book? I have the Gigabyte
All right, Skybrain.
multilingual. I have the Maxed Mid Tower chassis.
Oh, here it is.
Oh.
How did you know, Skybrain?
What is he asking about?
I don't know, but
No, we already did that. What's he talking about in reference to what?
Skybrain, I'm excited that worked, but where was it supposed to take us? What do we not know? Azul Dust, thanks for the follow.
Thank you for following.
We are putting together this PC together as a team, totally 3 people contributing
That's
equally.
a fan.
I'm aware it's a fan.
Helping.
Looking for which direction to place the fan because there should be an arrow on it letting you know. Sometimes they don't print the arrow and it's frustrating.
I learned that fans have to go one direction today. They go out, right? Unless it's an intake
I guess
fan.
it depends on
Because there's
your
intakes and
airflow,
outtakes.
right? It
fans.
doesn't necessarily have to be that way. That is really confusing. What don't we know?
Well, can't you blow on it and see which way the fan spins?
Guy everywhere! Hey, thanks for following.
I was enjoying this a lot more when I felt more in control of this situation.
I've spaced myself 1.5 feet away from the machine, and I have a firm grip on the screwdriver. Nothing can go wrong.
The label is the income on most of the fans.
Yeah,
Okay.
the intake.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, typically.
Just blow on it. and it will-
No, it goes both.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
okay. But if it goes both ways, there's no hope for it.
Come on, there's got to be a little arrow somewhere. You say that, it's like typically they go one direction, and then you buy one that goes the other way, and it gets really frustrating. That's why I just print the arrow like every other fucking fan manufacturer does.
Yeah, Guy everywhere. Just so you know, you're gonna want to have to cool it with the links.
Yeah, we don't do links.
But we appreciate your enthusiasm
He's the one who was trying to help us with the manual.
and that you're hanging out. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Skybrain was also trying to help us with the manual.
Oh, there we go.
What,
I think
what
a lot
are
of
they
people are
trying
trying
to
to help
say
us.
from the manual? I don't even know what in reference to are they doing. What are they?
I don't know either, but I'm glad they're trying to help.
In what way though?
I don't know. Skybrain, what were you trying to help us with? Page 36 tells you the direction of the fan output.
Oh
okay.
my God.
Well,
What
that's,
does? Here,
that's
let's
great.
look at the next one.
Ryan, something you should know about White Wabbit.
He's good
You
at
are a
his
liar, White Rabbit.
job. White Rabbit?
I don't know why I thought White Rabbit would be trying to
Help you.
help me. You know?
Screwdriver.
Yeah! I helped. I didn't really help. I'm just saying that to feel better about myself.
You totally helped. Handing the scalpel to the surgeon, it makes you equally as useful because how else would the scalpel get to the surgeon?
Guys, you could have also gotten this in blue, white, and red fan colors.
Dude, did you hear about Trivia Hops? This
No.
Thursday,
No, tell me about it.
Independence Day.
Oh!
So we're doing Will Smith, Jeff Goldblum, and actual American history in Aliens all together.
Oh, we're doing the movie Independence
yes,
Day.
there's the sequel, Resurgence. Yes, is coming out.
Independence Day.
Page
Yes.
28 in the manual lets you know about whether or not the M2, which PCI bus.
Oh, here we
works
go.
off of.
Words.
Was it 28? What was the page that he said?
29.
M2 connector 29.
Yeah, that's the one we were just looking at.
Does it let you know which PCI bus that it follows? No, it does not. If it has its own PCI bus, that's great, but I doubt it. Most of them don't. It'll probably be pulling off like the 5th card slot or something like that.
Come out here!
Why? Why?
yeah.
Why? Why, Joe?
Gang's all here.
Curry!
we
Curry!
go.
They have purple fans. Here, take this haircut.
What?
Yeah, clip me up.
So somebody
Purple.
said earlier, Zach has a lot more patience than people I'm used to working with on these kinds of things.
What are you building?
It's dwindling.
It's a PC.
Is that a
It's
time machine?
dwindling.
No, it's a PC.
It takes you to the future.
For time travel?
No, for VR.
How? This is how you build a PC? Like you physically? I thought you just like
You just
bought all
download
the
it.
things and then someone.
No, you actually put it together.
What's going on?
That sounds impossible.
What's the look you're rocking today?
Oh, I just put it. I
Claudia
took it
is
from my hair.
Oh, that's the Claudia clip.
Here, I'll take it. It's I don't know how to
Claudia
buy
clip, Claudia
clips
clip.
that
Yeah, yeah,
work, so I just buy the ones that are at $1 at Daiso.
Hey guys, careful with the amount of K's you are using. That'd be really
It's
great.
always got to be 2 or over
Or-
5.
4 or 5?
4 or more is good.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 or more is good.
Yeah.
Hey Anna. Hi.
Hey Anna, we need some more cooks.
So is this gonna?
No,
be
we
able
really don't. And Zach's about to yell at everyone to get the fuck out of his space while he finishes this.
No, I came out here to
Am I
help
in the
wrangle.
space?
Oh, are you wrangling us?
Yeah. Maybe a step back. So we gotta still stay in that.
I didn't know the personal bubble took an effect from behind.
Personal bubble is even more in effect when you're standing behind somebody. While
You
they're
and I
operating
live
the tools.
completely
Wait.
different
I
lives.
thought personal bubbles are bigger in the backside and smaller in the front.
Those are
Wait, no,
those
the other
are,
way around.
Those are
The other
bubble
way around.
I
butts.
thought it was only what you
Yeah.
could see.
I think it's like if you
That's
can wave
close.
your arms. So, see, like currently, I can wave a lot more in the front than the back. Like,
Yeah.
that's why
You guys ever
attack
seen
the
one of
leg.
those curves where it's like good for a while and then it gets much worse
Yeah,
when you like
see,
increase
I can't
things
touch
too
you,
much?
So it's okay.
Oh no.
Maybe Zach's more flexible.
Yeah, Zach, can you touch your hands together behind you?
I brought a
No,
beer.
You know that's the
Finish
thing
this
that guys do to
PC.
girls to make them.
No, that's this thing.
That's elbows.
That's
Elbows,
elbows. I learned that from an anime. Not from high school, but from anime. Why am I holding a fan? It's mine, actually.
Alright.
I don't know. I like what I'm holding back.
Trades.
I'm not giving you the Nerf gun.
Born ID, I'm going inlet, and then putting all the outlet on the back. Okay, that doesn't.
Now I gotta read that. Now I gotta read the chat. The chat's always funny.
Why?
Elmsworth, that might be true, but I don't know if we can push it that far without just like ruining everything.
Polygon Glow says the air comes from the front and flies to the label side. There's labels on both sides.
There are
Okay, so somebody did look it up.
Yeah,
God
but
damn it. That's why
But
They
look,
just need
like,
to print the arrow.
This has a label, but this one just has the picture. So which is the label side?
We could probably just Google this.
Yeah.
A wise man once told
It's
me.
called a Corsair AF-140.
Thank you. We'll get this.
What
Okay,
kind
so the frame side.
Oh, have a rapid power go! I remember.
Great,
Is
so
Mitch
these are upside
available
down.
to help build the PC too? Hashtag as technology.
Unfortunately, Mitch is not here.
Yeah, he's probably recovering from E3. Mick Trinis just watched Yomushi pedal, so he's now.
Lua, thanks for the resub. 3 months.
That's a long time.
Love it. Skybrain says, check page 42. I don't know, guys. Checking this thing has not been very helpful.
So what is this?
This is a manual
For what piece?
for the motherboard.
Oh yeah, that's important. The sharper edges of the fan are in front. They're curved in a way that pushes air. I don't believe you. They're both sharp.
I sort of believe that. I just don't know if I could make the right call.
There's labels on both sides, so it doesn't...
Whoa, the Under Nexus. Hey, thanks for the follow.
Hey, thanks!
Hey, Shep, welcome.
Hey, Shep. Nice to have you. Stiverus, we can talk about anime if you really want to, but I feel like I need to be a quiet observer so Zach can re-screw in the screws. I'm gonna talk anyways, because he hasn't responded. My favorite sports anime.
What do you think? Am I missing something here?
That's a lot of words.
It's a lot of words.
That's a lot of words. It's probably a Yawamushi pedal. Oh, thanks for following Elsevo27. Thank you, Elmsworth, for talking about my Professor Puppy. My dad got a new dog, because that fixed all relationships. So it's adorable. It's also obnoxious. And I have another dog in my house instead.
It's like looking in a mirror.
What, the dog or the puppy part? Okay, yeah, but I also don't eat people's toys and then get upset and then chew their hair. I definitely don't chew hair.
That's good. I was hanging out with Murphy the other night. That was
Isn't
fun.
Murphy the best?
Murphy's pretty cute.
Murphy's the dog that's at my house right now.
She's like the tiniest dog when she like gets all rolled up.
It's
Hyphenation.
Oh, you said that.
Welcome.
I was gonna say hype. I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah. Well, hey, thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the follow.
Everyone keeps saying from the logo side, they both have logos. The front has the Corsair.
One is a label, one is a logo.
Gotcha.
Oh. Everything makes sense. Oh, Darius 9, there's a lot of words in the manual. There's a whole lot of words in the manual.
Okay, so this is saying support frame side on the AF-120 is where the air will be thrown out.
Yeah, we already got that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well on our way
I
to...
know you had that figured out, but I just wanted to confirm with the internet.
What's the next part that we could start on to make your life easier, Zach?
None.
See,
That doesn't help us.
but we just did something
It helps
helpful.
me.
Because, it's one thing for one, scientist to come out and say, hey, this is how one thing works. But then when two scientists agree, then we know it's way more legit. Which is what we figured out with this fan.
Yes.
We being the metaphorical scientists. Shep, I got you. Don't worry.
I'm trying not to fail people.
Are you excited to have a special guest joining you for the entire Rabbids 2 episode today?
I have a special guest the entire Rabbids 2 anime episode.
That's right. You're gonna be hanging out with Marcus, aka Drunkly Romantic, who's an anime and wrestling fan. And he's a local streamer.
White Rabbit has a message for you, Claudia.
If you read the first word of each prime number page in the manual, there's a hidden message. I really doubt that. But look who's gonna figure this out.
Mad Migsy, we don't need the drill today because this case is awesome.
Guys, coming up next is Rabbit Stew with Claudia and Kirby, where they talk about anime and wrestling.
The first word is ga.
Speaking of, look what I brought.
What? Bacon strip? What?
He has to eat
Oh, he
those.
has to eat one.
What?
Not me.
I've never been so happy to win a bacon strip, or to eat a bacon strip, and I will go into why exactly on rabbit stew. Mwah. I got the bacon cheddar.
God, we
How much
got
closer
right.
to your dad were you after that episode of Trivia Hops?
Right, got it.
How much closer?
Yeah.
I feel like we've grown apart since.
You've grown apart.
No, we're cool. We're chill. We're chill. We're going fishing this week.
That's such a dad thing.
Yeah, we love fishing.
This is a guy thing.
Do you love fishing or do you love drinking on a boat?
I like both. We're going sturgeon
Okay.
fishing.
Yeah,
put
you
it in my
actually have to know what you're
pocket.
doing. Cool. Also, how many dog products have you eaten in your life?
A whole lot.
Okay.
Not like more than you'd think, but
I really don't
More than you wouldn't
approve
think?
of your choice.
well, the point is that it's comical.
The bacon cheese flavor is just not gonna go that well.
It was either bacon or bacon cheese. I thought double down.
No.
Double down, huh?
Only $3.50.
It's weird how it's flavored around like things humans really like.
Dogs also really like
Can I
cheese.
talk about how much I like your
Okay.
dad?
Hey, go for it.
I've been talking about Storm. I've been calling people I like Storm and Norman. It's like my new like I like this person.
Oh
I'm
my
nicknaming you
gosh.
Storm and Norman.
I should have called you Saturday because I had to take him to 6 breweries around town and a group of 5 of us, and he's the only person that drank. So there's like 4 of us sitting there watching him get drunk all day long at 6 different breweries around town.
Yeah, you should have. But wait,
And
Saturday,
about the end of the day, I was like, oh, why didn't I call Kirby?
I was at a wedding.
Yours?
Blue is wondering, wait,
All right.
you're blowing air in from the top. Is that the way to do it?
No, we're blowing air out.
We decided to go
right, I'm
intake
leaving.
from the top, outtake in the back.
Let me go.
See, because then we're creating airflow.
Hey, I'll
So
drink
we're
it
bringing
to
in
Valentine.
that fresh, cool
Well, it's
air.
bringing in some from the front too, but we never know where we're gonna put this in relation. So just in case we put it next to a wall,
Nerdvana, thanks for the follow.
That was good.
that's what I'm looking for.
So wait,
Wow.
someone's gonna come talk to me about anime?
There's a Claudia quotes now.
Yeah, I know. It's
Wow.
happened for like
I didn't,
a week.
I didn't know about that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
As soon as I started doing my own stream, it got ridiculous.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I say a lot of things, and my mouth moves faster than my brain. But the sentences make sense. It's just. Oh! Hyper Rabbit power! Go! Genova Plus would like to add. Talk to us.
Straighten the curves, flatten the hills. One day the mountain might get them, but the law never will. Making their way. The only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Hashtag neonite, hashtag hash browns.
Pretty much.
Wow, this is a beautiful poem you have
I
gifted
think
us
that was a
with.
song from something.
It did sound
Yeah,
a bit like a
that's-
song.
Okay. Yup. Yep.
I think there's a. Oh, Hyper RPG is now hosting. All right, thanks Hyper RPG. That's confusing.
It's called Joe testing Twitch alerts.
All right,
That one was. It's I get it all the time. I like to.
that makes a lot of sense.
I like how a lot of computer building is pushing way more than you think you have to, and then it clicks.
Yeah.
Like that is the number one frustration
I've noticed that
about
a lot.
PC building is you're like,
You think you're supposed to be delicate, and you are, but
you
you need
are.
to know when to use force.
Stivers, thank you for hosting us. That's really cool. Thank you.
Thanks, Stevers.
Oh, it's the Dukes of Hazzard.
Hey, question. I asked Mom something.
Yes.
Dad.
Hey,
I asked
Josephine
Mom.
is now hosting. Yeah.
I asked Mom if I could bring my
Thank
friend
you.
on What the Fuck Is This today. She said ask Dad.
Also,
how
Stevers,
many
is
friends
that
do
the
you
name
have?
of my team now? Are we
What are
having the
Dukes?
Ryans
Oh,
rhetoricians?
Hey, Mike Coletta.
What game are you playing today?
I don't know.
I know what game you're playing today. It's behind you.
I'll look, because I'm curious.
Resident Evil thing is scary.
Wait, you guys are playing the Resident Evil game?
We already played it.
I think
You guys already played the Resident Evil game?
Yep.
Well, we were trying to look for something similar, which is why I have picked out Behind You. It's like a creepy horror game. That's
you
a.
meant it was literally.
Yeah, no, I realized now that that was probably like misleading. You're like, where is it? No.
Cool.
But it's totally in that vein.
Interesting. Yeah, that's cool.
Elmsworth, thanks for hosting. You will be avenged. Thanks for hosting. The hosting train is happening.
Riding on the host train.
Ryan's Renegades? Okay, I can work with that.
Yeah, that's just this one.
I like the Renegades. That's a test.
Yes, it is. Polygons. I missed your joke. I'm so sorry, Ball.
Totally
I
missed
sound low. Someone mentioned Resident Evil 7, and I got really, really excited.
Oh, and it's Reaper Xfish up in chat. I remember when you were killing all our friends on Valiant the other week. I'm glad that you got eaten by a ghost man.
I hope that just being eaten by Geist doesn't become the default for that group.
We don't know how to solve this problem. Eat them.
Eat them. This is difficult. Eat them.
Joke time. What's the difference between people from Dubai?
All right.
Are there filters on top of the fans?
That is a very good joke, Polygon.
Yes, there are filters.
There are filters, so don't worry. Thank you though for the concern. Zach's like way better at this than us, so he's on top of this.
I'm not allowed to touch anything that's worth more than $20. That's a lie. I'm not allowed to touch anything that's worth more than the mic is in the studio. That is the most expensive thing I'm allowed to do.
Mal is now hosting us too. This just like is host crazy this morning.
I need
Good.
What do you need?
an HDMI cable. A long one. I need that keyboard right there.
Boom.
And the USB stick that's in the side of that laptop because that's got Windows 10 on it.
Excellent.
So we're just gonna run an HDMI cable directly to the television.
Hashtag joke time. Why isn't Thor a good spy? Because he isn't low-key enough. Winking face.
He isn't low key enough.
Dad jokes.
That was last week. Come on.
Okay, you can help with this.
Excellent.
Run.
This is a test donation for $5.
That's the TV.
And
To the
Ryan
TV.
smells.
Now you're just abusing your power.
All right, we need a extension cable.
USB, HDMI 4. This course from Amazon Basics. Well, this is HDMI with Ethernet. I didn't even know.
Okay, remote for that television is Velcro to the back, top left.
This is awesome. So we get to watch this come to life for the first time.
If it works. Not to be negative.
Oh, it's gonna work.
Because we can always.
Here you go, Claudia. Just hand that to me.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna get ready for my show.
Thank you.
Sorry. Rabbit.
All right, so we're gonna get the TV turned on. That'll be our monitor. I think she probably plugged that in HDMI port 1. We definitely need to tell it to read from USB first.
This is the first time. This is such a magic moment. Don't let it slip by.
You putting that in 2, Joe? Cool, thank you. All right. Let's see what catches on fire.
Woo! All the fans.
I don't need all that. I'm just installing Windows. I don't need to.
Everything looks like it's working.
Yep. All the fans are blowing. They're quiet fans too.
They're very quiet. That's pretty sweet.
All right, so. Did we accidentally get all silent fans?
Accidentally.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Check it out.
All right, you're running directly into.
There
There we go.
There's
Up
the
on
BIOS.
screen.
Here
We got a BIOS. We got a BIOS.
Oh, cool. Gigabyte USA actually retweeted us. That's sweet.
Nice.
What's not one of these slots for?
SSD drives. So the 2 SSDs we have coming in will go right there. That'll be where our games go.
How big are they? Like terabyte ones?
2 500 gigs.
Nice.
All right, look at that.
Here we go. Setup.
Boom! All right, let's see if it finds our M2 drive. That's going to be the only real kicker. Windows is booted up from the USB port. Shit.
Oh.
All right. Who said? We do. We do need one.
Tony to the rescue.
For Windows 10 Pro. Alright, install Windows. Boom! The M drive shows up.
Nice.
That's what I like to see.
Does it usually go this smoothly?
Yeah,
Nice.
typically. Copying Windows files, getting files ready for installation. We did it!
Woo! Teamwork. I'm glad that I could be here.
Latest BIOS is Revelation 10 on this motherboard in case you wanted to check it. I'll get all that installed later.
Did anyone have any questions about what we just did to set up this computer in chat? If you weren't all like already pro computer builders?
This is quiet. Yeah. I didn't realize they were all silent fans.
It's really nice.
I mean, I just hope it's cool enough.
Yeah.
That's my only worry
when they're that quiet.
I mean, maybe I just need to get into BIOS and turn them all up. It could just be that they're default on low. You were hoping for the BSOD. Thanks, YWabbit. You're a real friend. Just like last time, everyone sits there and yells at Zach, "You don't know what you're doing. You've only put together about 30 of these in your life." I think so. One time I built a truck where I was doing a rebuild on the truck, and it was funny because I was in a shop with a whole bunch of other people, and a lot of those people were drinking a lot.
Oh.
You know?
So.
And we were all working on it together and everything, and then it came time to turn the truck on, and it started smoking almost immediately. And we turned it off. We're like, all right.
Thanks for a little slap.
All right, let's go back through everything. What did we miss? And we start talking it out. We're like, okay, done, done. You know, everything's in place, here, there. And finally we get underneath and somebody's like, "Hey guys, who's got the oil plug?" Whoops. So, somebody forgot to put in the oil plug, and when we filled it with oil, it all just went right down into the ground underneath the truck.
Wow.
It's just... now, granted, we put an oil plug in, started it back up, it ran fine. It had a slight to it for the rest of it, but that truck put 200,000 miles on it with that.
Just
no problem.
Just was annoying.
Just annoying. Just had a couple shavings in there a little bit, you know? Just a couple shavings, no big deal.
All in a
no big deal.
day's work.
It's 43% copied the files. I didn't put this. I didn't put Windows on a USB 3.0 flash drive. I couldn't find it. Otherwise, I would have, and this would be done already.
So, where would you like me to collect all our spare parts?
Okay, so I've got this nice nifty bag. Any screws go in this little bag of screws here. Now, it's only a 256 gigabyte boot drive. We will put VR on that and have it ready by Thursday. Windows 10, yes. And when the SSD drives get here, I will install them, and that'll be where we put all our games. Now, this is our old computer right here. It's still got some life on it. So my plan for this baby, so we can set up a dual computer setup. I'll show you this here. It's got a good CPU cooler in it, a really good one, a decent motherboard, a Sabertooth X79. I think I just need to install a couple new SSDs, give it a really good cleaning, update all the drivers and the BIOS, update the BIOS, and I think I can bring it back to life. It wasn't running too well, but I think a lot of that has to do with the hard drives that are in there. There wasn't a single SSD, and I've been using those hard drives for years. For years. Yes, it is dusty. It is dusty. Very dusty. Did you forget to put the fans back on the heatsink? Yeah, totally. Totally did that.
Come on.
Exactly what I did. There's nothing in that case, right? It's nice and clean.
It's very open.
Very clean.
Easy
Lots of good
breezy.
airflow. You know, you should just bring that trash can out here and we'll
Yeah, let's do that.
start filling it up. Guys, thank you for tuning in today for our PC build. We'll talk to you for a little bit more. Law Scribe, can I have this rig? I'm poor. You and me both, buddy. You and me both. Should I go for SSD or HHD, says Inminker. SSD. And they're on sale on Amazon today on your daily deals. There's some good deals. Now, if you go to daily deals on Amazon, even though it's on sale, still click on used and get something from the Amazon warehouse that still comes with a warranty. I buy everything from Amazon warehouse used with warranty.
Really?
That's the way to go. Oh, it's so much cheaper. So much cheaper. That's the way to do it, man. Boom! Get out of here.
So use Amazon.
Yeah, same warranty. Go for it. So I also have this power boost that I use sometimes. Oh yeah, no problem. Hopefully you guys were able to make a lot of money over the weekend for James Goobs.
Yeah.
I tried to help out the most that I could. So I use these every once in a while, guys. These are EVGA PCI power boosts. I don't think I'm going to need it on this motherboard because I'm not using anything else, but I have found on some of our motherboards when we are pumping a lot of like AverMedia cards and shit into them for video capture, these come in really handy just to add a little bit of stability and power to your PCI ports. Well, we don't have a optical drive.
Nope.
So no.
And this stuff we can recycle.
Gary Viceroy says, I like your shirt. Thank you. I'm a big Venture Brothers fan. I haven't got to watch the new season yet, though. It bums me out. Bums me out, man. I want to see it. Gosh, I've collected a lot of computer shit. You raised 5.5K. That's amazing. You guys are so fucking cool. That's awesome. Helsus, thank you for following. Guys, I'll answer a couple questions if you want. Talk about tonight. So, I'm the CEO of Hyper RPG if you're a new viewer. In fact, if you are a new viewer and this is your first time tuning in, can you go ahead and say hello in the chat room? Just HALLO. Anura fan, thank you for following. Say hello in the chat room so we can say hello back, and we know that you guys are fucking new and stuff. And I can tell you a little bit about Hyper RPG and what we do here. So we are a hyperactive, interactive,
high production,
you know, independent production studio run by 4 people, and we work
somehow
all day, every day, about 14 to 16 hours a day to bring you guys fun, entertaining content that allows you all. I hate it whenever I say for all the new people to say hello and it's a bunch of our regulars saying hello because they're trolls. Wolvane Discourse, Donut00, yeah, this is awesome. Shut up, Geekster. I've seen you around, you jerks.
We know who you are.
We know who you are. And the 4 of us run this place. We work really hard to bring you guys entertaining content where you get a chance to interact, have some fun. We try to build content that allows you to be a part of the game and a part of the show. Now coming up next is our news show where the articles are actually provided by the community, but today it's Kirby and Claudia, and we let people talk about their passion. So like on Wednesdays, I talk about comic books because I'm a comic book dude. And I work with Scott, and we do comic book talk on Wednesdays, but today is anime and wrestling day, so stick around for that. It starts at 1 p.m. PDT, so 45 minutes. Make sure you come back or stick around for that. All right, we're booting up.
You'll learn a lot.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
You excited? See
Here we
if this
go.
works?
First time. Woo! I got that feeling. There's electricity in the air.
Oh, Rai, the easily impressed guy.
I'm just enjoying life. This is great. I want to do this now. I feel like I could do this.
Do I need to be watching if the 1K sub giveaway happens to have a shot at winning? Yes, you do. You have to be active in the chat when it happens. That's just the way it is, unfortunately. Static bracelet then. I was wearing a static bracelet earlier.
Yeah, we got it.
Don't have to right now. I'm not doing anything inside the case. Unnecessary. But, I am the CEO of this company. I used to run Geek and Sundry. I built Geek and Sundry's Twitch network from the ground up. And then I left that, and my brother runs that now, Cookie Lord, or just Cookie.
Cookie Lord.
And now I'm doing this one, which is an experiment in a lot of ways. We're trying to do as much as we possibly can, and to create interactive and interesting content for you guys to keep Twitch pushing forward as much as possible. It's different. If you're not used to this kind of content, it is different. And we do everything we can to make it exciting for you all.
My grandma said that there was too much potty mouth.
Yeah, she'll get over it.
She's a hypocrite anyways.
Yeah. And tonight at 6 p.m. PDT, we have a show that I GM called Vanquished. And if you guys read comic books, it is a Valiant Comic Books show based on their universe. And this is just our 3rd episode. So if you're new and you're like, holy shit, that sounds really cool, it's really easy. Yeah, keep that in there. It's just a SATA port.
Gotcha.
It's really easy to catch up. This is just our 3rd issue. And it's we have a great cast on that show. Things are getting really fucking interesting. And it's a lot of fun. I spend all day Sundays planning it out, getting different variables ready, different villains.
You should see the
expanding on world.
emails he sends. They're like short stories. Like it is.
Well, I'm building like a 2-year-long story,
Yeah.
so
This is
there's
not
a lot
like
to keep track of.
This is not like when you play a role-playing game with your friend and they like kind of like write some notes at work and then they like make up most of it there. This is detailed.
Yes, it's extremely detailed. There's a lot going on. A lot. Well, I got into it because oh, nope, X please. I don't know what Joe's doing.
What is that supposed to mean?
I have no idea. How's the sub count in the moment? We are about 20 away from hitting 1,000 subscribers. 20. Every 5 subscribers, we do a Steam Key giveaway. So if you're watching and you're like, why would I subscribe? Well, here at HyperRPG, you get access to all sorts of amazing things for subscribing. One is our Discord, and that Discord is not just a normal Discord. That Discord is actually a role-playing game. I'm gonna sneeze. Go ahead.
Bless you. Yes, so you can join a corporation, a megacorp, and you can, bless you.
God.
You can help run it. You can help make executive decisions. You can choose who to take a shot at, all your other rivals. Maybe you want to hire our runners on the Shadowrun show. Maybe you want to make them go to like a theme park.
Basically, we made a role-playing game with the creator of Shadowrun, Jordan Weissman, and you get to play it in the chat room on Discord with the other community members. Outside of that, we play games on Discord with the community. We talk to them constantly. You get access to our wonderful emote system, our VODs before they go up on YouTube, which is usually within 2 to 3 days on YouTube. So follow us on YouTube if you want to watch our shows for free rather than subscribing. And then after that, the other big thing is you will get $5 off on all upcoming t-shirts. Now this is something I just started recently.
This is new to me.
And we haven't had a new shirt come up since I started this, but all subscribers will be emailed a code when a new shirt comes out and you get $5 off. So if you plan on buying t-shirts, the subscription pays for itself. Like it pays for itself. You get $5 off from everyone else. So,
$5 subscribe, $5 off the shirt.
yeah, pays for itself. It's pretty rad.
That's a sweet deal.
Woo! Look at that. We got a computer that's booted up.
Yeah.
Woo!
Boom! We did it. Plus, guys, hop in Discord. Help me learn how to play Overwatch. You know, there's lots of things we can do together on Discord.
Emailed or Twitch messaged. It'll be a Twitch subscriber message, which I believe goes to your email. Now, guys, this is the second week of us doing a coming up this week on HyperRPG. Is there another Valiant giveaway tonight? There will be if we hit a certain goal. There's Valiant giveaways every week. Tonight, Merrick, DTD Merrick, one of our community members, he won the NPC giveaway. Now, something that we do on Vanquished is if we raise a certain amount of money to help pay for the show and the actors on that show, we then do a giveaway in the chat room to where an NPC gets to show up the next week. A lot of you guys remember Geek40 and Razorfish were in last week's episode. This week, DTD Merrick
American Express
will be in the episode, and it's going to be a lot of fun. No lights fell down, no screwdrivers, no drills, and this is a clean case.
This is beautiful.
It's I can't really turn it around.
No.
Yeah.
There's too many.
Actually, you know what? I'll just do this. Here. Hold on to that.
Okay.
Don't let it come out
I got
of here.
you.
And we will move this camera up. Show it off.
Get a nice little shot. I feel like that lady in Jeopardy, maybe? Yeah. That's what I'm going for. Channel your inner Jeopardy lady.
So you guys are getting the emails. Great. Reaper Fish. Reaper X Fish.
Wait, but that came from White Wabbit, so how do I know if I can believe it or not?
Right. When is the NPC lottery, says Rules the Rules. It's the end of the episode. So after Vanquished, we do the NPC giveaway. And we also, at certain goals, give away books. We have a lot of Valiant RPG books, comic books, all sorts of stuff. Valiant's been really great seeing us all sorts of stuff because they want to get more readers. And their comics are really amazing, so it's a lot of fun. You should definitely tune in.
I'm here to subscriber shame you guys.
Yeah, what's up?
If you guys were subscribers, you would have gotten the subscriber message.
Well, I write the message.
But not from your
But I
personal
only
account.
use
That's true.
HyperRPG now. I haven't even logged into my other account in over, like,
It
6 or 7
also
months
seems kind of silly to subscribe to the channel.
that I write.
Like, it seems like there's better ways that I can be invested.
I just use HyperRPG now. That's my account.
Yep.
All I'm saying is, if you guys want to hit 1,000 subscribers this
That
year,
we should do. That we should
Oh,
be
yeah,
the
that
ones
we
doing
should
it.
be the one. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Man, Mixie Reels 1070 or 1080. We actually go with the Titan. This is a Titan. We're waiting for the 1080 to come down to a reasonable price point. Wait, what emails are we supposed to be getting? We send out a subscriber email to all our subscribers every Sunday, letting you guys know what's coming up this week on the channel. It's a nice looking computer. JRoby1970 says, yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. Turned out pretty well.
To clarify that, it isn't so much an email, it'll come through in your Twitch inbox as opposed to like the email address that you signed up for Twitch with.
It depends. Some people get it as an email.
I actually have it set up so that every time I get a direct message on Twitch, it emails me, which is why I was thinking that even though you guys don't log into your personal accounts, you would still get them. So that was my bad.
I see.
But you guys go in and check, and it's possible that it'll end up in the other inbox as well. But there is a messages section on Twitch where you can go and you can see all of these messages that you guys have been sending out every week.
Cool. Oh, it seems like people are digging it, so that's awesome. We'll keep doing that.
It's definitely not that big of a tower compared to our other one. We have the larger model of this one in the office that we use for our editing machine, and it's like this. And it has like 5 SSDs that are in a RAID 0 setup because I need to get like 1,000 megabytes per second to edit red footage in. It's kind of silly. And it has a Titan X in it and 64 gigabytes of RAM and 2 M2 PCI cards for the boot drive. It's nuts, but
the thing's a monster.
It is a monster, and now it's overkill because I don't shoot red footage anymore, so...
You could also use it to just play any game you want.
Yep.
Alright, well, I think I need to hop on Rabbit Stew real quick and make sure we are ready to go.
Alright, well...
Thanks for letting me
I'll
help
sit here
with
and
the
answer
PC.
a couple more questions for 6 minutes.
Oh, well, there's only 6 minutes? Okay.
No, you mean, go ahead, I got this.
You
I got it, get out of here.
Alright, I will be...
I only do this all the fucking time. Didn't know that editing needs so much power. Editing needs way more power than playing video games, for sure. If you're using cinema quality content, it is going to take a lot of power. To use After Effects, Premiere, what have you, you need a lot of power. Why would it show up in your other folder? That's so annoying. Oh. So thank you guys so much. Hope you enjoyed this. Usually we do VR painting in this time slot. So if you're a new viewer and you're like, why are they building a computer today? Well, we've been doing VR with this old machine that's right here, and it started really fucking up on us. And I think a lot of it has to do with the hard drives, and it's just old. So I'm gonna clean it out, test the parts, see what works. But this is now our new VR machine, and we have the HTC Vive. So come back Thursday morning for Full Tilt, and I will be painting in VR. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of neat. Shit, I still need to record a video. Fuck, I just fucked up. I fucked up hard. Damn it. I was gonna record a video of the World of Warcraft one and put that up on the internet. And I definitely just took that other computer apart before doing so. Stupid. Zen18, thank you for following. Very much appreciated. Guys, we are well over 9,000, which you guys, if you've been watching the last couple weeks, you know what that means. We have a Dragon Ball Z event that's going to be coming up in collaboration with Bandai Namco. Now, it will be a little bit, because first, we have the Necropolis event with Bandai Namco coming up on July 9th. So put that on your calendars. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're flying out influencers from all over the country to be a part of this event, and it's going to be a co-op death jam. It'll be 5 teams of 4 competing to see how far into the game they can get within 2 hours and collect the most skulls. The winner gets a arbitrary prize package, so it's gonna be pretty rad. New PC case is pretty. It is really pretty. It's slick. I like these NZXT cases a lot. Like, they're nice. They're simple. They're great. All right, so let's see. What else do you guys want to talk about for the next couple minutes before we get ready for the next show? Like I said, I'll be back tonight at 6 p.m. PDT, GMing Vanquished. If you guys haven't watched Vanquished yet, please tune in. That show means a lot to me. I work really hard on it outside of the rest of the channel and how hard we work on it. But it's exciting for me because I got into this stuff to be a storyteller. So, yep, no disk drive, Karbaka, none at all. Yes, I've definitely watched Preacher a lot, White Wabbit. I'm all cut up.
Like last night?
Yeah. It's good. How you stay so handsome, LUL. Stress.
that just kills all the ugly cells?
Yeah. So the coffee pot should not be doing that right after we build a new computer.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, just like we just built this thing. The coffee pot in the other room is like beep.
I just
beep,
turned it back on.
Beep. And my brain for a second was like, oh, don't do this on the air. Don't fucking do this on the air. I thought it was coming from the computer for a second.
No, you're good. Sorry. Just scaring you.
What would you recommend graphics card wise for a moderate editing rig? I'd say a 970. Those are pretty cheap now, and they'll get the job done for you really well. Really well. Paranoid indeed. Well, when you put any new computer together, beeping noises, not good. Yes, Skexy42, we definitely install the coffee pot in here. And for all the people that are new and checking things out, another thing we do is on Wednesday nights we have a show called Honesty Hour. Now it's not on our schedule because this is like a one-on-one thing we do with the community where you get to ask questions about the channel and I will answer them as honestly as possible. And we have a guest come in and all that good stuff. And it's going to be it's a way for you to get to know all the behind the scenes of what goes on here. Why we encourage people to subscribe. We are not like your average Twitch channel. We are very different. It costs us a lot of money, roughly around $40,000 a month to keep this studio up and running, paying everyone's income. We pay all the actors that are on the channel, which is around 30. It's a lot. Now we don't pay them much, but we pay them enough to make it worth their time. All the employees here are full-time employees on salary with benefits. That was really important to me when we set all this up. And I definitely want to keep that going. Now, it's kind of a crazy business model because nobody's really done this yet, and but that is why you will see so many subscribers in our chat room because they see the amount of effort and work that we put into this channel, and we like to think that what we try to give people is worth that $5 a month, given that we put out about 40 hours of content a week. So. That's kind of why we push for it. It's weird though. It is weird. Believe me, it will never be not weird asking for money on the internet to keep thinking something alive. But I do think it's the future of entertainment. I think it's one of the coolest things in the world to have content that you know whether or not it's working based on people subscribing to it and giving money to it. I think that's the future. Like, can you imagine if stuff like on Netflix was like totally free, and if you liked a show, you just tip that show, and the Netflix is be able to go like, all right, that's what people like. That's what people want. RPG is my work ethic spirit animal. Insurance and benefits to your employees is really important to me too. Yeah. PBS does it and they're on TV. It's true. But they provide you guys with like education and shit. We play games with you guys and entertain you. That's why we exist. We exist as an entertainment platform, not a news platform. So everything we do comes from a place of passion and excitement and sharing those experiences with you. We don't want to be the people that tell you how you should vote, how you should think, blah, 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 blah. That's all stupid, not what we do. We are here to have fun and to be a part of the family with you guys. Hey, you just showed people how to build a PC. I guess, well, I didn't really consider that educational. What's a good 256 gigabyte SSD? I've been using the Samsung Pros for a while and haven't had any problems with them. And I think they're on sale today. Now, I've also used a couple of the Intel SSDs, and those have failed on me. I've had those fail on shoots before. So. Let's see. Yeah, whichever one is on sale and doesn't have awful reviews. Alright guys, well it is 12:30. It's time to get set up for the next show. Stick around. Joe, are you planning on playing trailers from E3 in between the show today? That's up to you guys. Do you want to see new game trailers in between the shows like you did last week, or do you want to go back to the drop-down cam? We'll leave it up to you guys. Put it up to a vote in the chat. Put it up to a vote. Put it up to a vote. Guys, we're going to get ready for the next show. Stick around for Rabbit Stew. Kirby and Claudia will be talking anime and wrestling from 1 to 3 p.m. PDT. Make sure and stick around. And then after that, we've got What the Fuck Is This with Kirby and his friend from Los Angeles that's in town, probably a comedian. And then after that, we've got Vanquished from 6 to 9 p.m. And I am the GM of that show, and it's set in the Valiant universe with a bunch of people who just found out they have superpowers.
Warning, warning, big donation. Warning, warning, big donation. Warning, warning, big donation. Warning, warning, big donation. Hype.
Thank you, Root Beer 2994. Thank you so much. $20 and no message. That's awesome. Thank you for that. That means a lot. Corpsec? What's Corpsec?
Camera.
Oh, they call that the cameras? Interesting. Alright guys, get me out of here, Joe.